Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Season 10 Mid-Season Showdown. I am not Feinberg. I'm Curryway. It's the first time I'm doing one of these, and I'm joined with Mid-Season Showdown Professional Nerdy. Nerdy, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Curry. I'm glad to be here. It's a little bit different, but I'm glad that you didn't abandon me, Curry Way, and because of
I
that,
didn't
I
abandon
I
you.
appreciate you. I appreciate you for that, and I'm excited for today's midseason showdown. It's gonna be a great time.
I'm super excited as well. We have a bunch of incredible players playing today. I was actually talking to Oliver earlier this morning, and Oliver said I think there was 100 and like 4 possible signups, and I think, like, 97 people signed up. So it's,
Oh
like, the
my god.
most people that have ever signed up for an MSS, which is huge. So, really awesome. Pretty much every notable high-level player, like Dugile, Feinberg obviously is playing because he's not commentating, Infume, all of those players are playing except for Hacking Noises. Hacking Noises decided
Yeah.
to be the React Andy today. He's doing a lot of reacting on stream recently, but you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. He's still really good at the game. Nerdy, why don't you explain to the people today um, what exactly is this format? Like, what are we doing here today?
Yeah, of course. So for those of you that are new, we basically have 100-ish players that are all going to be competing today, and we're going to be running a series of 10 seeds. Uh, After each seed, you'll get a certain amount of points depending on your placement. The top 24 players will get points, and essentially, the idea is that the point distribution will eventually lead us to have some people be eliminated. So after seed three, anyone with 0 points will be fully eliminated. After seed five, the top half will be the only players alive still. After seed seven, it will be the top 10. After seed eight, it will be the top eight. After seed nine, it will be the top six. And finally, after seed 10, we will have our top four. And basically, each of those placements will grant you somewhere between 5 to 20 phase points towards your chance at qualifying for playoffs. So it's a great opportunity to get some phase points to get that chance to get into playoffs. And it's a fun way to do it. So yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely. I'm gonna take a quick look at the phase point leaderboard. So 20 points if you get to the top four is a huge difference. So for example, right now, the difference between 12th, the last final qualifying slot right now, Ulsahin, is is at 56 points. So if I scroll to where 36 is, 30 Loki is 23rd right now with 33 points. So the person above Loki is wow. There's actually a huge break. It was from 42 to 33. But basically, anyone in the top 12, 22, like that 13 to 22 range, if they make the top four, they are now in an auto qual position going into the last two phases, which is huge. And obviously, it helps a ton of people lower down as well. For remember, phase points don't just matter for the auto qual as well; they matter for LSS or LCQ as well. So
Yep.
qualifying through that as well, having phase points to start with is a huge benefit. So there's a lot of, like we said, a lot of really incredible runners today, notably Feinberg, Infume, Mungie, Rao, all these top level players who have played in a bunch of playoffs. Nerdy, who are you most excited to see compete today?
I mean, it's always hard to pick these things because I feel like there's so much variance in this like small of an event. But I mean, I am as much as I hate to say it, I'm excited to see Fiverr play for the first time. That's gonna be weird.
Yeah,
It's gonna
okay.
be interesting. I know that's like I know he abandoned me in the booth here, Curryway, but I am excited to see what he has in store for us. That's gonna be exciting. Obviously, Dugile, I feel like is someone that I'm gonna keep an eye on. I feel like these are very basic picks. One person that I want to bring up that we actually didn't realize until recently, Curry, is Skycrab is actually going to be playing.
Yes,
So
Skycrab is
that
playing.
is going to be a really fun player to watch. We saw a lot of people underestimated Skycrab's performance, I feel like, in playoffs. So I'm curious to see what he can do in this midseason showdown.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I just looked at his stats as well. He's 13 points right now, 46th place, tied with two other very notable players playing, or three actually notable players playing in this nerdy. And Emerald is tied with Skycrab. So is Rekrap, and so is Contra. So that
Ooh,
range,
okay,
like
okay.
that shows the level of the players that are playing. Like there's so many people in that like 12 to 25 point range that are like really talented. Just in that range alone. Remember, Right now, auto qual, the top 12 is 56 points. In that just 12 to 25 range, you have Automat, Danny, NHB, who played in playoffs last season, Papler, who's played in a playoffs, Shimon, who's I think is going to do really well today. And then the four people we just mentioned as well. Like, there's a ton of people. HDMI cables is in that range as well. Like, there are so many incredible players playing today, and I'm super excited. And my big picks, already, my big
Okay,
players
I'm
to watch,
listening.
I
I'm
have
listening.
two of them. It's the two, like, obviously everyone's like, oh yeah, obviously we're gonna watch out for EDCR, Infume, Fine, Duke, all those
Sure.
people.
Yeah.
Like, yes, of course. The other people that I really want people to pay attention to in this is one, Aquacord. Aquacord is a demon. I feel like he's
True.
one of the most underrated players. He's ninth right now. He has gotten two like sub eight times that were like real sub eights, like not just like a 7.5x, like a 7.12 and like a 7.30 recently in RSG. Aquacord is incredible. And I think Nahan is going to obliterate the competition today. Nahan
Ooh.
is
Okay.
currently
Okay.
seventh place right now. Nahan had the unfortunate job of going up against Loki in
Yep.
last season of playoffs, but took Loki to a game 5 and looked really, really good. So I'm really excited to see what Nahan does in this format. But there's so many players in this range. Meebe as well is one that I'm watching out for because Meebe's really taking rank seriously this season, currently 10th. I'm kind of stealing other players, Nerdy. Who are you watching out for besides like the big obvious hitters?
I feel like last season I liked Steez. I think Steez has some
Yes.
potential here. So that's gonna be my maybe underrated potential player that I want to keep an eye out for this time. So that's gonna be my choice here. I'm looking out for Steez.
Someone asked why I'm not playing today because I would unfortunately Nerdy and I decided to commentate because we would just obliterate the competition. Like it
Yeah, I
wouldn't
mean
be
it just
fair.
it wouldn't be fun. I
So
mean, like it adds some character to the fact that
exactly.
these we don't know who's gonna win, right?
It wouldn't
So
be fair. And here we go. Look at this.
we're
Immediately, we have
off.
the red line cam. This is actually the first time that I've seen this. And oh my gosh, the army. The whole army
Wow.
is going into the temple. We're gonna
There
see a
we
nice
go.
little spiral. What did you guys call it last season? It's like the
Wait.
tornado?
Tornado, or it becomes a little dust devil later on, but right now, yeah, I think we got a
Mm,
full blown tornado here that we're gonna see in just a moment.
this is
Just
very
take a look at
nice.
this. Oh, it's looking. Oh wow,
Oh
that's
wow.
dangerous. You
Oh
want to
wow.
get away. You need to get away from that situation. That's a
Oh,
dangerous looking tornado.
that is terrifying. And then everyone is levitating back up here. I mean, this scene is so cool. The work that the Red Lime and the rest of the team at Ranked has done is just incredible. And Nerdy, we're seeing a large change in play immediately. So many people. Oh, and we're just stuck at the bottom. It's a Pats. We're just stuck in the bottom of the temple. One player. Some decent loot. A lot of iron, Nerdy. A lot of good stuff here.
But yeah, we see lots of deviations here. Some people immediately going for that gravel right in the lake. We see some other players going for the trees, and some players going for the trees near the lava pool. I think I like this play going for the trees near the lava pool. So
Yeah,
we'll have to
because
see how it works out.
you see those like because you can get gravel like on that right side, like to the right of the
Exactly.
lava pool. We see a lot of players going there. I think that's nice. There's also the patch right above our heads that's like actually you don't have to go down in the lava for, or in the lava, excuse me, in the water for, which is really nice. And then one player just boated away above our head. I don't know where they're going. There's a lava pool. Oh, we're going to that lava
Oh,
pool.
there we go. Yeah, we
Oh,
got another
wait,
lava
that
pool.
might be better. That might be a better play. That's actually very interesting. But I mean, seeing this view, obviously, it's going to get a lot more condensed as we go on because after seed 3, a lot of players will get eliminated, but it is exciting to see all these players start to gravitate around the lava pool and getting to see what the nether is going to look like.
And here they are off. We see them slowly entering the nether, one after the other. I am curious to see. We'll have to see how much food is another thing we'll have to keep an eye on. It's
And there's
hard to
Feinberg.
see.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
Feinberg. He's not gone completely.
Wow.
And looks like one gap, 13 flash. Looks like basically is what everyone's going off of. I don't know. I
A
assume
very low food seed.
yeah, I assume we would know if we had some kind of mutton or anything like that. So I think that's all we're dealing with. I guess just like the placement of the gravel. Maybe there wasn't any animals that spawned. Hard to
Mhm,
say exactly, but in either case, this is definitely, like you said, Korea, very low food seed. So lots of potential for deaths. It's
mhm.
weird because you want to play safe, right? But you also need to make sure you place in the top 24. So you can't play too
Yeah.
safe, which I think is causing these players to enter on this low food.
Yeah, I think having obviously the at least one golden apple is really nice. We also see Mungie here on our screen going for the manhunt. Only player on our screen, I believe, to
Ooh.
do that. No, Raul deciding to do that as well. So split 2-2 here. It's very interesting to see that kind of play come out. Now, one thing that I think you might have a little bit more experience from commentating these. how much do you think like the experience of playing in an LCQ helps with something in MSS? Because obviously, like Feinberg and Mungie, they don't really play in the LCQs because they're just auto qualifying all the time. So do you think like there's potentially more nerves for some players like that, or do you think the other players who play in LCQ are just terrified having to now go up against these players?
I think it probably I don't know. It is weird. Like there is a lot of strategy that you could probably think about. But honestly, it seems to me like just playing consistent, but also not too consistent seems to be the way forward. And I think a lot of
Mhm.
these players that have watched these things enough understand that concept. And they're such fast players. They've played in playoffs, which I think is higher stakes. So I doubt the nerves are getting to them that much. It's probably just a little bit different. But in either case, I think in any tournament setting, there's always going to be that potential for nerves and messing up and whatnot.
Absolutely. We see Skycrab being the first person on our screen to be leaving, trying to eat the golden apple now. Really smart play, getting as much, saturation, healing going to the fortress here as he's going to be throwing a bunch of pearls. We could see already here, not sure we've seen a fortress advancement yet in the chat. Obviously, we have. Oh, no. Skycrab is. We can see it on Feinberg's screen, Nerdy. Skycrab is the
Ooh,
first person
wow!
in the fortress on the seed.
And that's got to be a confidence booster, right? I mean, I feel like just getting that. Oh,
Feinberg
Feinberg takes a
getting
death,
lava.
and that should be a 0 point seed for Feinberg. I mean, that's just brutal.
That is excruciating for Feinberg. But again, like that's the sea. That's just low food, Nerdy. Like we can see Skycrab right now. If he gets spawned on, like it gets
He's
so
dead.
scary so fast on a seed like this, especially for the first one. Obviously, find someone. Oh, Skycrab messed up the thing. I don't know if this is gonna go off, Nerdy.
Oh,
He's gonna take a lot of damage. I don't know if he saved the spawner. Oh my gosh, he did.
there's
But
Magma
there's a
Cube.
big magma cube and has to run away. And just like that, he's down to 6 flesh and like a heart and a half. Nerdy, this won't ever even get him up to full. This is terrifying for Skycrab believers right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's Skycrab's still got more magma cubes to deal with. He's got
Oh my
blazes.
gosh.
This is just okay. I think he's okay, but again, like you
Unbelievable
said,
save, by the way. Like, unbelievable to
yeah,
get the block behind the TNT there. That was crazy.
that was wild indeed. Now placing these, getting this stuff down, but like you said, Curry, if he gets a blaze spawn on him anytime soon,
It's
it's very
terrifying.
scary.
And
Oh,
not
but he's
just that,
okay.
we also see, like, because he had to deal with all of that garbage, didn't have time to really build out this back section of the spawner, and now has to deal with all these really awkward blazes that is just so annoying to deal with on low food the entire time, where other players probably will not have to be dealing with this. We already see Dugile and Ral measuring.
There's 2 rods there for Sky Crab. No, up to 5 now, so he should be blinding pretty soon here.
Yep.
Let's see what we've got in store for us.
So many strays on the screen as well, or not strays, but just spawns from the spawner. And Dugal's out. I think the first person to really be heading towards that we've seen so far. I think Duke just
Yeah.
played a picturesque spawner split. I mean, obviously one of the best players in the world, if not the best, depending on who you ask. Boat clutches down, pretty much right on chords and Nerdy. This is looking like a really fast seed, sub 8 potential on the first MSS seed of the day.
Yeah, and like we were saying, I mean, I feel like getting that early win would be a really big confidence booster. Not that Duke needs any more confidence, but
Yeah.
still, anyway, but even if you are Duke, right, it would feel great to win this. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a very competitive event, so
And there's a spawner. Or the well, I guess one spawner, but there's the portal room. Dugal gonna be entering the end sub 7. Now, I'm looking in the chat. I don't think anyone else has entered the end yet. No, Bid actually entered the end. Bid is the
oh
first person in the end,
wow.
Nerdy. We didn't mention Bid, a incredibly strong mechanical player. Really interested to see if they're able to pull off this zero cycle. It's universal side setup at Y95. I'm not sure how many explosives we have, but the double bet doesn't go off correctly, and I don't see a lot in Bid's inventory, and Bid is done. Dead.
Unfortunate.
Back in the overworld. Dugile, low health, able to get the double bet off, does secure the zero. That was not easy. A tough break for Bid there, but Dugile is probably going to be the first person on our seed, on our screen to complete the run.
Yeah, just a little bit awkward here with this terrain. You can see you can kind of dig around it. You can kind of dig up. Duke went for a pearl clip actually, which did save him a little bit of time there on that back 94 tower, able to get to the 99 setup. And I think Bid, like you said, had to go for the
And
side setup.
Silver's dead.
Oh
Silver just
no.
popped up on our screen and has no anything there as well. I mean, some players here, Nerdy, like
Yeah.
Andrew's just getting to the fort now. I would assume something bad happened to Andrew at like the Bastion or something. Low key,
Could be. Could be.
not working at the moment. Automat entering the end. I like the bald skin. Very nice touch. Kind of a new era for Automat here. Beef Salad also entering. Oh, Andrew crashed as he was about to enter the Nether. Oh,
That
well, I mean,
is unfortunate.
that would be pretty crazy if Andrew's still able to secure some points. Aquacord making my Pred look good, being the second person to complete the seed, but Nerdy, that was like 40 seconds after Dugile. Like, not a lot of people have completed the seed yet. Oh, there's a lot coming through, actually. 345 all of a sudden.
Yeah, now they're coming in. But it's
Wow.
just I think it's just a low food seed, it forces you to play kind of slow in certain spots in order to maintain some safety. Um Dugile though is a bit he's a bit built different, I would say.
There's Steez. There's your pick, finishing in ninth. Mr. Budgie,
Okay,
playoff
okay.
participant before, eighth place. I believe Meebe, I'm assuming Meebe completed the seed and didn't forfeit. Same thing with Darby. I'm just going to assume those players finished the seed. Yeah, Darby's done. Contra also getting 11th. We highlighted him before. Skycrab just now getting a perch. Get some points on the board for him. You saw it
Retro
also having to do some
Pog.
half bow here. Oh, one player, Nerdy, I
There's
wanted to
Danny.
mention. Danny 15th. That's great. Skycrab died. Wait, so what? Skycrab was
Oh
one
no.
cycling. Skycrab messed up the one cycle somehow. I looked away because I just assumed Skycrab had it in the bag. It's a one cycle.
There's
Oh
Parker getting
no.
some points on the board.
That's
19th place
great.
for him.
And it's done. Just like that. You forget sometimes with how quick, like with 100 players. I mean, it took so long for someone to finish after Duke. But after that, I mean, it was just rapid fire at the end there. We're going to see maybe a little bit of the completions here on our screen. Oh, no, we're gone. We're back to us. Hello. It's us again.
To us.
Yay. I mean, that was a crazy first seed. Like we said, low food desert temple. Not a forgiving first seed for MSS by any
No,
means.
not not at all, not at all. And I feel like that was the kind of seed where it is so brutal because of what we were talking about. Where again, it's not like you just need to beat one opponent, right? But if you play too risky and you just try and get you play as aggressively as possible, then we see what happens there. And so I think a lot of players might be taking risks in order to get that high placement, to get as many points on the board as possible. But then the problem is, it's just so easy to get a zero. It's so easy to
Oh,
just take a death and then boom, 0 points for you, as we saw with Feinberg, for
yeah.
example. And now
Wow.
Dugile there with 24 points. But like, this is a good example. Like Bid, first one to enter the end, zero
No
points, right?
points.
So it's just brutal. I mean, this is a very brutal seed, a very
It's a
brutal format, and I mean that's what we got on the board here so
I mean,
far.
absolutely, absolutely, and I think this also shows, like, just experience. Like, Bid, an incredible player, obviously, like,
Yeah.
someone that we absolutely have to watch out for in the future seasons of ranked LCQ, etc. Like, someone who's really made a name for themselves recently. But we see, like, entering the end basically the same time as Dugile, and Dugile with years of tournament experience, years of playing against the best
Yeah.
players in the world in not just LCQ, not just at MSS, but like actually in playoffs and winning multiple playoffs, just able to lock in on a really hard zero there, get the points. Aquacord Nahan second and third. And then a couple other like really impressive names here. Like obviously Parker getting some points is really nice. Obviously Parker has a lot of fans. Blaze Mind getting some points on the board, ranked participant last time in last season. Steez, like you said, Lume is always someone that people kind of mention as someone who can do really good. And Nerdy, someone I wanted to highlight originally,
Mhm.
Tukara with 11 points in this seed. I don't know if you've heard of the MCSL. I think it's just Minecraft Speedrun League. It's basically like a new tournament circuit thing going around for like the
Okay.
community. And it happened yesterday. And Tukara like dominated. And the format was
Wow.
very similar to Midseason Showdown. I believe won by like 40 to 50 points, if not more, in like a very similar format to MSS. So I'm really excited to see what Tukara does today.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I mean, you love to see some new names, you love to see some new faces, and I feel like midseason showdown LCQ is always like a great opportunity to sort of get some early insight into who we might see in playoffs. Future participants, future competitors. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing that's so exciting. Like, it can be, a shining light on a lot of different people in the community because, with these seeds, like anything can happen. Like someone might just take a different terrain decision that other people won't take, and then boom, like now you're in the top of the leaderboard with all these crazy names. So that's what's so cool about this format, especially early on. Like, there's been runs of players who are maybe a little bit unexpected on going like crazy far in something like this before. I think the two most notable in my mind is Jacko had an incredible midseason showdown, I believe, one time, and I think Parker had an incredible one sometime, but we've seen in both those cases where sometimes when a player like that has a really strong start, they start to slow down. So what I want to see is how long can this keep up? Obviously, it's just seed one, but I'm really excited to see how it goes for all the people playing because, like we said at the beginning, there are so many talented players. This is by far the most talented MSS we've ever had, and it's just going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy.
It is indeed. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's always it does become a little bit more sort of digestible as the midseason showdown progresses, right? Once we get to like 10 players, it's a lot easier to understand everything that's going on. Um but it is very chaotic and exciting at the very beginning. So I'm excited to see how this one progresses. It's going to be interesting. I think the next seed is loading up here, so
Yeah, we'll be in it
um
very soon. I mean, there are a couple notable names that we didn't see on there too. Like, I'm just looking at like the top
yeah,
of the leaderboard. Like, obviously, Feinberg died. I don't remember seeing Infume as well on that board, right, Nerdy? So
I didn't
two
yeah,
big
not
hitters there, just not finishing that seed. I didn't see Meebe, one of my picks. I didn't see Beef or Rowell, I think. So, I mean, anything can happen. But these players, like, you have one seed, maybe it messes up. Oh, this is an interesting one, right? Because what seed type is it?
Oh, yeah,
Where would you go,
true.
Nerdy? Where are you going?
I like the blacksmith. I'm checking the blacksmith first
I
here.
think you check the blacksmith first. I agree because it's just such an easier chest, and there's a ruined portal as well. Oh my gosh!
Okay,
Wait, the
so
seed is crazy.
it
Oh
looks
my
like it
goodness.
is a village seed, it sounds like. So,
Scouts in our
definitely
ear are
crazy.
saying it is
But what
pretty.
does this
I'm curious.
chest have in store for us? Yeah.
Yeah,
4
we have
iron. Okay.
4 iron.
So
So
I wonder
maybe
if we're gonna
like,
see.
is it crazy to go to the temple? Like, it probably just is crazy, right? Like, you just because you just
Ooh,
check this, and it's just wow, that ruined portal chest is crazy, right? Like, I think you don't go to the temple because but I mean, we have the information, right? Like these players just might not be able to see the room portal. And
yeah, there's
Aquacord notably
awkward.
being down here is really notable. Obviously got second last seed. And if you don't get anything good down there, nerdy, like you're
Nothing.
it's just
Absolutely
minus
nothing.
20 seconds. Crazy.
Yeah, that's just
Obviously,
a completely useless
I think
temple, so
so
that's
many
unfortunate.
people can't see the ruined portal. We just see no one really go there because it's hidden by the temple, which is crazy. We see all these players jumping and hitting the goal, and that's actually really funny. I
Yep.
like that.
Having
That's
a
a
bit of
good
a
one.
rave, they're having a dance party,
I like it.
and we'll see them
Bro, how is
head
one person killing it
towards
all the way in the plains? How did we get the golem there? That's crazy.
what is this over here? Oh, I see. All the runners going for this gravel. I'm not sure if there's lava on the left. It looks like a lot of runners running over to the
Yeah, a
left.
lot of people.
I think there's lava sort of straight down. I guess players probably just trying to grab
They just
these
can't see the
trees.
ruined portal. Like that's what's crazy. Like
Yeah.
you just can't see the ruined portal. So many people not going to it because it's not on their screen. They probably F5'd and saw the one lava pool in the plane. So like you see the line of like blacksmith to gravel to trees to lava. But I mean, this line here is crazy. But again, where are you really getting your wood on that line? You still have to go out of the way. This is a really interesting overworld for a format like this. And I think we're going to see a lot of diversity in the enter times here.
These runners bifurcated from each other, entering the
Star Partner
nether,
skin. Browse already
and
here. A lot of
now
people getting wood in the nether. I like that play.
Raul getting in early. Very strong start. There's a treasure bastion in front of us. Do we have a fortress on our screen? I don't see any wide macros coming out from any of these runners, so maybe I just missed it. But it is interesting. EDCR digging into the treasure where it looks like Raul is going to be potentially running around it.
I actually quite like the terrain EDCR took because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, EDCR is just going to be here at the bridge. So I really like what EDCR did
Mm,
there. Obviously, everyone on our screen, incredible runners. Chris, I think, is the only person on our screen who hasn't been in a playoffs before, but I'm really excited. Chris is also someone to keep an eye on. Very, very strong average this season. High level player. So we're falling, I think. Having a drop down, yeah. Got hit off by the piglins. And remember, died last seed as well. So, Nerdy, the pressure's on for a couple of the people on our screen here, notably Ral and Silver, because if they don't get a completion here, they have to next seed.
absolutely. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pressure. I mean, it is just so competitive. Any big mistake, and you just get 0 points on the seed, like we said. So you can be again, like we said last seed with Bid, right? We saw Bid enter the end first. Didn't matter. Got 0 points on the seed. So it is just the way this tournament crumbles.
Yeah. Also, a huge thing to notice right now, Ral and Chris are the two people on our screen with the golden carrots from the Ruined Portal. I believe Silver
Ooh,
and
true.
EDCR didn't see it. Yeah, EDCR has 15 bread. Silver, I'm assuming what's in his inventory is his only food. So, like, it's enough. Obviously, these runners, I mean, last seed was way less food than this, but when you're comparing it to runners who have the advantage, who can, oh, Silver apparently does have the Garrets. Yeah, just has it in his inventory tucked away. Okay, never mind. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter now, but making my life harder, Silver, thank you so much. But Rao looking good here. So the only person without carrots on our screen then is EDCR, and that is interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just you can pearl so aggressively with those carrots. I mean,
Mhm.
Ral has so much food. Getting 18 bread and the carrots probably got the bread before
Yeah.
um having those carrots, but it is just you give so much leeway and to have so many pearls, have so many opportunities, just be as aggressive as you can with 9 carrots, right? Compared to 7 bread or whatever we've got going on in store for any runners that didn't see that rune portal, but looks like Ral pearling out here in towards the back. It looks like they did see the fortress.
Yeah, Darby's at a spawner as well.
Boom.
Lowering
There we
render all
go.
the way down, but low and doesn't have the Garrets. So
Yeah.
dealing
And look
with
at
all of
this.
this, a lot of withers here.
He's handling them nicely, though.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think he would definitely wish he had some Garrets right now, but he should be okay. Looks like, oh, got a blaze
Oh, but
spawn once
loses the
again.
spawn cycle though. That could be
Yep.
big. I mean,
100%. Oh, but here we go. Wither skeleton on him. Skeleton behind him as well. This could be a little bit awkward.
yeah, definitely weird here for Darby. Just a really awkward spawn. I mean, we saw this last season how it affected Sky Crab. Not the exact same situation, but similar. Decides to raise the render now, and look how many strays of just everything are on Darby's screen. This is
Wow.
crazy. I mean, there are at
Oh my.
least 10 blazes on his screen, but like, how do you deal with it when you're also getting shot with a skeleton and you all this time, like when you go to kill the strays, like you're not activating the spawner, so it gets a little bit awkward even at a high level on kind of the decision making thought process of this, but with how many strays Darby has, I think this makes a lot of sense. Just has to obviously be careful. I mean, Nerdy, this is
Look at this. I
outrageous.
mean, yeah. I mean, why we don't even need a spawner. Why we just play these strays? I mean, how many is that? Like, I mean, there's probably 10 blazes on his screen in total.
Yeah, Wither
Um,
Skull as well for good measure. I mean, this is looking crazy, but again, has to be careful. And it's
Ooh, and
gonna
he's dead.
die probably now,
Yeah.
Nerdy. I think it's just dead.
Yep. That's
Dead.
that. And that's the brutal thing, right? First into the fort or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
You take 1 death, and that's 0 points for Darby this seed.
shot by the skeleton into the Wither skeleton. That is a tough break. The other people on our screen, though, looking pretty good, all blinding at the same time. Now, remember, this is where we're going to see that food really come into play. Like, look at Chris entering basically the same time as EDCR here. Oh, EDCR still has to get one more rod, but Chris actually does as well. So we're going to be able to see the difference in how aggressively someone like Chris can pearl versus EDCR here. But obviously, bread is still okay. Depends on how far and how the terrain is, but EDCR going to chords a little bit lower, has to pearl down here, and now we're going to see it, Nerdy, because now we're down on 2.5. Overlapping with the pre-craft here by EDCR is phenomenal, and it looks like Chris actually ran into some trouble with Withers while I was looking at EDCR screen. I mean, Nerdy, this fort seems like pandemonium.
Yeah, it's just craziness. And again, it's just one of those situations where it because of the format of this tournament, it's going to pressure a lot of these runners to go faster and to play riskier to get those points, but it could just result in getting 0 points if you take a death. So it's just brutal.
And Infium in the stronghold now again did not complete last seed on our screen. Maybe got like a top, like bottom 5 finish or something that we didn't see in the score, but needs a strong completion here. Finds the portal room. Is Infium
Nice.
going to be the first person in the end? Well, let's try and see other people's chats. Looks like someone entered the end for EDCR. So I'm assuming that Infium is the first person. This is a 1-8-0, Nerdy. And Infium notably doesn't have the Garrets as well on 1.5
True.
and has only 2 bread left. So this is really awkward, especially with the low blocks. Uses a whole pallet there to get the blocks off, and the dragon does not fly. So at this point, it should be pretty safe for Infume. And just like
There we
that, we
go.
see why he is one of the best players in the world. That was phenomenal. But oh, has to finish off here. Is going to be okay. Had the fire
Little
res as well.
sketchy. Let's
Very,
see if
yeah.
that let's see if that ends up mattering. I mean, it could end up giving he had to use a few rotations there, so maybe someone else could catch ahead, but or could stay ahead, but there we go. No, first place there, 833 from Infume.
Really nice. And Chris and Rao both finishing on our screens as well. Danny entering the end here. A lot of people entering the end seemingly at the same time. Silver ended up getting second. Tudo Rule getting third. Someone we didn't mention. NHB fourth. And we could see all these completions coming through. Actually, Chris beating out Rao there. It looked like on our screen that Rao actually had finished first, but I guess there was some stream delay or rotation differences. Really
Yeah.
impressive. Parker going to kill the dragon now. Beef trying to get the zero cycle off. All these runners going for this 1 and 8-0. Vistrid actually just had a weird bed there. Actually might run out of explosives. Keep a look at Vistrid's screen here. I think this is the last anchor for him. And actually does get it off, but dies to the pearl, Nerdy.
Wait,
Dies to
what?
the pearl.
Oh no. I was looking at Danny's screen. Danny gets some points on the board, I think.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, that's brutal stuff. Parker again getting some points. Skycrab, Anju,
Oh my gosh.
and lots of names, lots of familiar names, getting some points on the board there. I didn't see Feinberg's name, but maybe I just missed
I
it.
didn't see Feinberg's name either. I saw Eric get some points on the board with someone we haven't mentioned who could do great as well. Like a lot of people here. We'll get a good look. So that's something actually production meeting after this. We should have like we could go to a screen after this. It's like notable people on the bubble, right? Like people who haven't gotten a
Mm,
point yet, and then we could be like Feinberg 0. Like that's scary.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
scary. That's tension. We'll put it. We'll talk to the script writers and we'll get that.
But if
Um,
he actually got 0 points in 2 seats, I mean, that might. I mean, it might even if he gets a few points this seat. I mean, that's going to be have to be a brutal comeback if that is the case.
Listen, it's good for the YouTube video on Feinberg Sucks later. Like, it's
True,
really good for
true.
the
That
YouTube
is
video.
no, that is a good point. That is a good
So
point.
I understand the scriptwriters got to go crazy. We're not going to knock out Feinberg in round one. We gotta do something. We'll give him like a diamond pickaxe to start the next variant seed like that, or do you want to like, would you want?
Points here. You know what I mean? But I think on the other hand, if you are someone like Doog, the variants, all these decisions is just more chances for other people that might be slower than you. My analysis. So it probably just depends on who you are as a player. I think that seed was brutal because of that fortress. Just created so much chaos, so much, as you said, pandemonium. And
Yeah,
we do see Doog here though taking a strong lead with 40 points.
yeah, head by 7, but in second place, Mukul. I'm actually not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's what we got to get on the sign up seed next time. How do we pronounce your name? I believe it's Mukul, but I could be wrong. But again, not a player who's really ever played in a playoffs before. Someone that I don't particularly remember finishing super high in like last season's LCQ or anything. But really impressive to see them in this list. I mean, we can see like just going down the line. It's Dugile, then Mukul, then Nahan, Aquacord, Infume, Steez, Silver. Like that's crazy, right? Like that's absolutely crazy. So
Yep.
can they keep this up? Can you stay in this top group? Obviously, it's a great start. Like you're pretty much guaranteed at this point getting to probably at least seed 5, seed 6 or so.
Mhm.
So really, really strong start from them. Moo cool is what the chat is saying. Moo cool. I couldn't do that. Moo cool. Easy. Here we go. Oh,
Awesome.
nope,
But
never
yeah,
mind. It's us. Sorry.
but
I'm
maybe
getting used to it. It's my first day on the job here. I'm getting used to this. Nerdy, take it away.
these are yeah, but like you said, these are some chaotic seeds. Maybe we'll get one that's a little bit more chill. Maybe like how about this? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna cook this up, okay?
All right.
Completable rune portal. 7. I'm not gonna be greedy. 7 golden carrots
That's
and
pretty greedy.
looting
That's pretty greedy.
looting 2 gold axe.
You can't get looting
33.
on an axe.
Oh wait, sorry. Looting 2 sword and gold axe is what I meant to say. And
Okay.
33 iron nuggets. That's all I'm asking. Oh wait, and a light,
That's
and
that's
and
that's
2
a
obby.
lot. That's a lot of stuff. That's a
No,
lot
no,
of
no,
stuff
no,
you're
no. This
asking
is a
for.
very reasonable. I'm not asking for like
That's like
36.
that
Like we
one
don't need a
natty
shovel.
ruin portal video. That's like find the best ruin portal ever. That's what you're asking for, basically. Like you're asking for the best ruin portal ever.
Is it the
That's a lot.
best? Okay, maybe
That's
I'm
pretty
being too
good.
greedy. Okay,
I
okay,
mean,
fine.
that's pretty good.
5 golden carrots. Final offer. Final offer.
I want a buried treasure. I just want like an RSG. Like, let's get an RSG seed. Let's get like a sub 7 going here. Let's see what these players can do. Let's make them actually do the buried treasure stuff. That's what I want to see here. But it's gonna be
Ah,
interesting. We'll
it's
see.
gonna be
We'll hop into
interesting
the
for
game
sure.
momentarily. I mean, it's been a pretty crazy MSS so far, and we're just getting started. Remember, Nerdy, this is an elimination round right now. We gotta make our own pretend on the bubble. Whose names have we not seen? Feinberg, I'm almost positive, is on the bubble here. Have we seen Mungie complete a seed?
Yes. Monkey got points
Mungie
last seed.
completed a
Yep.
seed.
Yep. Um,
Did Beef get points last seed? I saw Beef in the end, but I don't know if Beef got points last seed.
Yeah, it looks like I mean, chat's saying Feinberg and beef salad.
That's scary.
Maybe. So I don't know.
That is scary. But here we
That's
go.
definitely scary.
We got the red
Let's
lime
see
cam.
here. What do we have in store for us this time? Okay, maybe just a BT. Or wait,
Oh,
maybe we're in it could
wait.
be. It could be. It is looks like two axes, some obbies, so not the best. Not no looting. I'm a little
Wait,
sad
how are
about
you?
that.
Oh, there's the loot. I was like, wait, how did you see the loot already?
I have a stream up on this side.
Oh, so you're cheating. Is it Fiber?
I'm
Are
not
you
cheating.
watching? Are you cheating on me?
It may or may not be Danny. It may or may not be Danny. It may or
Oh,
may
wow. We're going to have a lengthy discussion after this stream, but that's fine. You can see there's also pigs here as well. So no food in the chest, which should be pretty nice with the pigs there for the runners. All the trees here as well, pretty straightforward seed. And obviously these room portals are silly because you have to like actually complete it with all 5 obby, which is kind of funny. But I mean, we're going to see these runners entering pretty soon here. It's straightforward. It's a quick enter, nerdy. Let's see potentially a sub 7 here for the runners. That's what I want to see. Let's get one. There's 100 of you. Like someone's got to lock in.
Yeah, so surely between all of these runners, someone gets the sub 7.
Yeah. BB coming in. It's actually like sometimes when I notice the skin like immediately and can point them out, I wonder if like it's I'm doing a good job as a commentator, like knowing the game, or if I have like a serious problem that like I probably should not be able to
No,
identify
it's good. It's good. You're good at your job. You're
75%
good at
of
your
the
job.
skins just from the red lime screen. But here we go. This looks like I don't know what Bastion this looks like exactly. I think this is a stables nerdy. I think this is a stables Bastion here. A lot
Okay,
of obby in
okay.
that first chest for Blade. A lot of new names on our screen as well. I'm not exactly sure how Oliver's doing this. Oliver, you can tell me in my ear. Is this because all these players are on the bubble that we're watching them, or is this just we're just getting new people? Jay Oliver has told us through the scouts that he's just being a little bit whimsical right now, which I really respect. So a
I
lot of people
respect
on the
it.
screen, notably N Emerald, someone who also shout out N Emerald for getting Twitch partner recently, but notable player who was very, very close to qualifying for playoffs last season. I'm hoping they do well in this as well.
And we do have a triple here, so we're probably just going to see some triple to gap action going on here. Double chest in the middle with that lantern chest. Should be a pretty consistent route throughout this. I'd be curious to see, like, okay, imagine, right? Imagine you're one of the maybe players that you're not as confident or whatever with your speed, and there was like a double. Like, would it be wrong to increase variance and just instead of going for a double triple, you just send like a triple to gap, like just I mean, obviously it's wrong in ranked, but like the question of do you
Yeah,
increase variance like that in the case of trying to play for the double not hitting? That would be an interesting play that I would be curious to see, but
I
this
think
is
it.
going to be one where we just see pretty much everyone do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it also depends on maybe how many points you have, right? Like, would you want to
True,
like because
true.
it's like a safe variance play. So maybe if you're
Yeah.
Dugile, you do that. But like if you're on the bubble here, probably not. But very interesting to see here what these players are going for. It didn't look like we saw a lot of players on our screen pie charting at the same time here. Um, Looking pretty strong. Rannick, obviously someone who's played in the playoffs before. I believe someone that you believed was going to do quite well so far on our screen as the main person here. So excited to see what they can do, but no sign of anyone in the fortress yet.
And
Obby's looking
looks
good.
like Woof purling out is Woof's just gone.
Wolf Doggo is out.
There
I
we
think that
go.
is the fortress on their screen as well. Yeah, it is. It's the
Boom.
spawnery, in fact. And this is
Just
fast, nerdy. Sub
immediately.
4 spawner.
And I think we had two axes. Is that a mending axe as well? Do we have a mending axe going on here?
I don't think so because NM crafted an iron one, so I'm not 100%. I don't think so. I think maybe it's like unbreaking or something, or maybe an emerald is just crafted one because actually all the other runners have a gold axe. Oh no, Blade doesn't.
Let's
I'm not sure, nerdy.
let's have a look here. I
Scouts are
swear I
saying it's
saw it.
mending. Scouts are
I
saying it's
think it's
mending in the
mending.
chat room. All right, I'm gonna blame an emerald for
Yeah, I
throwing
mean
that one off.
that's completely fair, I think. Also, yeah, one thing that I feel like we couldn't really see in the overworld just because of the way we were spectating it, but 6 pork chops left for or 5 at this point for Woof. So that's definitely like enough food easily for the rest of the seed.
Yeah,
Definitely not something to worry about as something you might on a lot of ruins portal seeds with, especially with an island spawn.
yeah, absolutely. Those pigs there were really, really nice. Already up to 3 rods for Wolf here. 3 rods for HDMI cables. 2 for NM and Nahan. Through Nahan just getting his third. So all these runners, I mean, Nerdy, this is a pretty linear seed. Everyone's pretty much playing the same exact way. So I think this is going to be pretty similar to last seed, where we had so many runners complete around the same time. So being able to keep that edge here is going to be really important. Every little micro decision, especially when you're going up against 100 of the best players in the world, really matters here. So any minor mistake you see could cost these players tens of phase points.
And there's the measurement out for Woof. We'll see if any of these players can make up some time in this endgame split. But so far, it's just been such a linear seed. It's honestly hard to really differentiate yourself from other people, I feel.
Where
But
do you make up the time? Wolf
Here we
Doggo
go, though.
out.
Some different terrain. Wolf Doggo taking left terrain and opens up really nicely. HDMI cable is going to the right. I don't think it really matters, it looks like. It looks like it's just so open.
Mhm.
But Wolf Doggo on cords now. Has anyone entered the stronghold yet? Hard
I
to
don't
say.
believe so. I'm looking in the chat. I think HDMI might be the first. See if we see anyone. Yeah, HDMI cable's on an emerald screen. The first one to get I Spy. And Wolf Doggo
Oh,
missed, Nerdy.
oh, no.
I mean,
A
it's got to be
fantastic
close.
seed. Oh, there we go.
But
Right above, right above, right above.
I'm so curious why they missed and HDMI cables didn't. That's so
Yeah, I mean,
interesting.
maybe just placed it like one block differently or something like that. I'm not sure, honestly,
We have
but
the red lime screen. So many people
there
getting
we
in the port
go.
room almost
Infumes,
instantly
first to
here.
nav.
Very
And
nice.
once again, is Feinberg. I'm keeping an eye on Feinberg. Like, I'm
I
curious
don't
if,
see
if he's going to
Feinberg's
get
skin. I
eliminated.
don't see his skin.
We'll have to see. But Feinberg, again, if he gets 0 points, he's just done.
She might get into 0. Another 1 and 8 0 here. Really like what Nahan did with the terrain there. No arrows for HDMI cables. Watch middle screen here. Middle right.
Ooh.
HDMI, I think, has to hit this with this anchor. And
Is that going to be
does.
enough?
And look at
Wow.
that on the one piece of obsidian that he placed. Really clean. Now, I think wasn't as fast, obviously, because no bow. So we'll probably get second here instead of first, but a really clean comeback there. And Feinberg just entering the stronghold now. Has to complete this seed to stay alive and doesn't get a good spike, Nerdy. It's taking some time, and people's completions are going to start running through here.
Oh,
Skycrab
he's
getting
going the right way. He's
third.
going the right way. He's going the right
There
way.
it is. V-Shred fifth, NHB sixth. I mean, from right now, it's going to be 50 seconds. From right now, it's going to be 50 seconds for Feinberg to complete the seed. So it's going to depend on basically other runners' abilities to hit the zero cycle if Feinberg is going to stay alive here. Already, only 9 slots left. Feinberg hasn't even pearled up to the tower yet. Rough pearl. Nerdy, we're down to 5. Shimon getting through. Dugal getting through. I don't think he's going to make it.
I don't think he's going to make it either. I think he's done.
And he's late on the 0 anyway, Nerdy. And just like that, the last completion will come through any second. And Feinberg, in his first MSS, is out just like that after seed 3. And I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to confirm it. But I didn't see Beef Salad complete either. Is Beef Salad also out?
Wow.
Did 2 of the top 12 runners get out immediately?
That would be brutal.
Beef completed. I mean, Scouts are saying Beef completed.
Okay. So Beef maybe just scraping by, still in, but Feinberg, unfortunately, not his best performance today, getting eliminated early on.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, like, to be honest, I know it seems like we're just, talking about it because it's Feinberg, but at the end of the day, if anyone else in the top 12 was out, like, that's a big story. I believe Feinberg is the only person in the top 12 that is not moving on right now. I haven't seen a lot of Ulsahin. I actually don't know if Ulsahin's even playing. I haven't seen them a lot on the screen. Obviously, there's 97 runners playing. We can't get all of them on the screen at the same time. But, I mean, it's been pretty incredible to see so far. And here are the elims. Some notable people getting out. And Emerald, Feinberg, Altoid getting out is pretty notable. Loonskiller, who's played in a couple playoffs. Nerdy, who else stands out to you here? Automat?
Yeah, I mean, Nemerald, Feinberg, Draconics. Oh, wow, Akshay as well.
Akshay's been playing incredible on the ladder recently as well. I believe it's like top 5 at the moment on ladder. So that is Akshay's 9th right now on the ladder. So really, really impressive. Bid as well. Bid could have won that first seed.
That's upsetting. Yeah. No, I
That's
mean,
tough.
like definitely showed promise, but
Mhm.
maybe just not quite with the consistency there. But in either case, unfortunate to see some of these runners go. But
Yeah.
we have a lot more runners in store for us, so I'm
There's
excited
a
to
lot.
see.
I mean, there's a lot
Speaking of
there, yeah.
which, Infume tying Doog with that first place
Wow.
completion. Now, did he won 2 seeds in a row?
He's won 2 seasons in a row, Nerdy. He's
Wow,
won 2 seasons in a row.
wow. I mean,
Tough time.
I mean, yeah, no, great stuff from Infume, Doog as well on 48 points. So good stuff. I mean, Duke just getting some consistent points, not necessarily his best seed we've seen, obviously, but it's still
Yeah, but that's
good.
all
Like
he
8 points on
needs.
8 points is 8 points. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, we do see,
Silver and Mungie playing great as well. We haven't really highlighted them too much, especially Mungie. Silver's been on the screen a couple times, but Mungie's
yeah,
looking really good. Obviously, Wolf Doggo getting those points there, really, really nice. And then a couple notable people not completing. Jay,
yeah,
Nahan, Aquacord, Tudo.
Mukul,
Yeah, Mukul not getting that. Or Mukul. Moo?
Mukul, I think is what people were
Moo?
saying. Sorry. Yeah.
Ooh, Moo cool.
No, it's
We'll
it's
get
a,
there.
it's I like the name. I like the name. I just
It
need
is.
to get it
I like the
ingrained
skin as well.
into
Can I
my
say
brain.
that? I like the
Yeah.
skin. I like the gray blob vibe. It's pretty cool. Just ask him. Oh, wait, we should go in their chat right now and ask. No, wait, that's actually so true. Wait, let's ask them mid run. Actually, like mid rat Bastion route. Be like, wait, hold on. How do
Yeah,
you?
we gotta pause the event
Okay.
real quick. Get that answered.
Oh, a lot of great skins though. Oh, and also, scouts are saying that we will have a little bit of a little quick intermission just to get everything sorted, everything going, all that good stuff. Before we head to that intermission, Nerdy, do you have any thoughts on sharing with the chat what you shared with me, Oliver, and Redline this morning of what you ate for breakfast?
Okay, it's very defensible. It's okay. First of all, I want to start off with that. Okay, this is a very defensible position. Okay, that I had first of all coffee, which is that's completely
Okay, so
normal. That's probably like 75% of the world is like
Nerdy,
me.
what did you
Okay,
have with your coffee?
with my coffee, I had pasta and chicken and peas and yeah, it was a good, healthy, hearty meal. What can I say? There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with pasta in the morning.
dinner, for like dinner.
Well, I feel like that's like a like what's the reason behind like I'll have breakfast for dinner, I'll have dinner for breakfast. I don't see this is completely arbitrary social norms that we've constructed to require us to eat certain foods at certain times of the day. I'm just going to eat whatever I want whenever I want. And I was feeling pasta with my coffee.
That's insane. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick 3-minute break to cool down after that in the booth, and we'll see you for seeds 4 and 5 for another quick break. Welcome back to the mid-season showdown for season 10 playoffs. I'm still Curry Way, and I'm still here with Nerdy.
Yep.
And we have watched 3 epic seeds of Minecraft. Nerdy, what's the story? You're writing the newspaper headline for the
Okay.
first 3 seeds. What's the headline? If people are just tuning in right now.
Yeah, when it was clear that Feinberg needs to go back to being a commentator, I think.
Whoa!
That's the headline here. That's
Wow!
the headline. No, but anyways, it's been a good seed. It's been a good few seeds here. It's been good. It's been exciting. The first 2 seeds insanely high variance. The next seed
This guy lost to
was a
Feinberg
lot.
100 times in a row, by the way. This guy lost to
No, I
Feinberg
didn't.
100
I
times.
beat him 2 times. 2 times, Greenway. I beat him two times. I'm
2 times.
remembering those 2 times.
Sorry,
Uh,
sorry.
it
My
was
bad.
3 if you include the time where Loki played at my account, but that one
Okay,
I
okay. I'm
that
not
one might
counting that.
not. That one might not be.
Personally,
That one
I'm
might
not
not count.
counting that one.
Okay, okay. Well,
Um,
that's fair. That's it's some people would. But anyways, but yeah, no, it's been good. I am looking forward to this. We had 2 very high variance seeds. And then we had 1 seed
very
where
linear ruin portal.
very linear rune portal. Yeah, so it's been a good series. I'm excited to see what we got going on here from here on out, and it's gonna be good. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the ocean. I'm waiting. We haven't had an ocean seed yet. Bring us to the shores. I guess last seed was like an ocean, but no one went to the ocean. Like, let's actually do a BT. Let's actually do a shipwreck. Let's have one of the top 5 players lose a minute and a half to not seeing the magma ravine.
There
Like,
we go.
let's get
Let's do
some
that.
real cinema going on here. Okay,
I
that's what
like
I
it.
want
I
to
like
see.
it. Yeah, I
That's what I
know.
want
You
to see.
you've been wanting those ocean seeds, and we almost got one last seed, but it happened to be a rune portal. So
Yeah, I got baited. I actually got
yep,
baited. The like
yep.
pan from Red Lime, that was actually crazy camera work. Like that guy's pretty good at his job. So I don't know. We'll see what we get here. Obviously, it's early. So we're gonna play 2 more seeds, and then after these 2 seeds, anyone in the bottom half is cut. I think we were talking about this with Oliver during the break. We think roughly we're down to like 40 to 45-ish players. I think Oliver said like 42. So that means the lowest like 20 to 21 players. What are you smirking at? What are you smirking at over there?
No, I'm not smirking. I'm just listening. I always have a
Okay.
smirk on my face. I was
You're
permanent
a
like
permanent
yeah.
little
I'm
smirk.
just always smirking. Yeah, that's who I am.
I get it. No, that's valid. No, I just know there's a lot of like nerdy don't laugh. I've never done
No,
that.
that does get me
I've
sometimes though.
never
That
typed
actually
that.
does get me though. That like on a serious note, that does that baits me every single time.
No, it's so good. It's actually so good. We're just stalling, if you can't tell, until the game actually starts, but it'll start soon. Don't worry. It will be getting going. Sometimes it takes a bit on the breaks because some players are AFK and don't leave the lobby, or we have to make a new lobby and then it takes a little bit. But here we go. Red Lime is ready to show us all these players. We're going to see a drastic cut. Remember, a lot less players here. When we do have the ocean, a lot of players scattering out. One player is 10 blocks behind. You never want to be the player 10 blocks behind. And it looks like it is a BT nerdy, so I'm getting my wish.
There we go. Finally, maybe the seed will not be. Well, I guess the last seed was pretty linear, but I was gonna
And
say,
Feinberg with the raid. Thank you, Feinberg, for the raid. I am still going to commentate. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to keep commentating. I hope that's okay. I've
yeah,
stolen
that's good.
I've stolen the job. But thank you so much. And we'll see you in actual playoffs. You didn't need the phase points anyway. It's very nice of you to give them to other players.
Just a generous donation, charity work really from Feinberg here, and we now see. Okay, so lots of different ravines potentially, but hopefully this one right
Yeah, there's
here.
that one very close one
Yeah,
to
there's a
the
very close one, just sort of in the direction we're looking right now,
see what these
and
players
yeah,
do here. A lot of condensed trees, a lot of everything just right here. So like all the gravel, everything. That's why we see all these players cluster because it's so close. We see immediately a little bit of deviation on where we're boating. Some of these players saw the enter potentially. Some of them taking a little bit weirder of a path. But it looks like nerdy. Everyone's pretty much figured it out.
yep,
Everyone's thought, hey, let's go to the giant U shape, figure this out. Retropog, a name we haven't mentioned yet. Great player, playoff participant before.
yep.
First
He's
person
gotten
with
some
hot
points on the
stuff.
board. Still
Yeah.
here, still competing, getting first into the Nether on this 4th seed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're gonna see. Dugal gonna be the first person
Oh,
to
Doog
actually enter the
though,
nether.
yeah, slightly
Let's see
faster
what this
portal it
nether looks like.
seems,
Ooh, Fortress close
and
by as well.
ooh, interesting. Yeah, it looks like
Aquacore taking very different terrain to everyone else. I see that on the screen going left. A couple people actually going left. That's a really interesting decision. It's not the decision that I think is gonna pay off here. Dugile off to the races. Pretty close here. And the Bastion seems relatively far. Look at how far it is on Retropog's screen. Curious to see what the terrain ends up working out the best for these players, but it is a trek, Nerdy.
Yeah, I mean, taking this higher terrain, I definitely like this play on average. I think it is the way to go. We'll have to see if it works out, but generally taking that higher terrain is smart. We do see Duke now
Wow,
choosing
Nahan
to
got
go
here so
lower,
fast.
and wow, Nahan, yeah, no, good point. Nahan on the chalice, while Duke is still heading up here through this like lower section, most likely. So interesting stuff. Interesting stuff to see some difference. I don't know exactly what Nahan did there, but I thought Duke's terrain nav was pretty good, and he
Look
was
at
obviously the first in
Dugile.
the
Look at
nether.
Dugile here. Look at Dugile here. Potentially going for, I don't know if this is going to be for a route, but made a staircase for the piglins. So you can see all the
Ooh, okay.
piglins from the bottom are going to be able to walk up to him. Now they are currently trapped. He has trapped them. They are trapped by their UI. He obviously knows that. He did that on purpose, so he doesn't have to worry about them here. But I'm really curious to see what this route is going to look like from Dugile, because this is not something you see all the time. So really curious to see how he handles this, how we get the pigs going, unshears the block, and then what are we going to see here? We're going to see a pretty standard Sug route here. Going to the other triple makes a lot of sense. And Dugal's going to have, Nerdy, probably 4,000 piglins going into this triple rampart.
Yeah, no, I mean he's looking. This is very clean stuff from Duke. Textbook gameplay here,
Auto funnel as
and
well.
let's see these 4,000 piglins as we do get one obby chest there. So 5 obby so far. We'll
Pretty good.
see
One
if
piglin stuck. A little bit weird here. There we go. Get some
there we go.
unstuck.
They can be a little stupid sometimes. It's just the way they are. We do see some pearls, 9 obby so far. Curious to see if they'll will need to check that other side or not. It looks like Duke is gonna go for it. So yeah, he's gonna go
Yeah.
see the other side. There's not guaranteed to be obby over here. We already got the 5 obby chest that we are guaranteed, but it is a single, so I might as well see what we got. And there we go, 4 more obby. So we should
Also
not be
able to get
pace locked
a
by
nice
obby.
pearl hang. Yeah, absolutely.
No, good point. Good point.
Great stuff here. Everyone else on our screen pretty much playing the same way. Retropod getting a pearl hang off at the main bridge area. Mungie and Nahan not going to check the other chest, and they don't need to. Nahan is out. Heading to the fort here, potentially going to be the first person. Let's check the other chats. It looks like Nahan is, no, I think Infume was first, or maybe that's Blaze Rod for Mungie, but Nahan very close to the pack here. I think there's maybe 3 to 4 players who got here at around the exact same time.
Yeah, Nahan having a great seed so far. I mean, it really came. I feel like Nahan's seed. He saved so much time on that terrain nav. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. But Dugile now in the spawner as well. So very very close here. It is not like one player clearly leading. We have Duke with 2 rods. Nahan, I'm not sure exactly how many he's got, but all these runners on our screen having a good MSS so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm very curious. We haven't seen Retropog on the like our main scoreboard yet, I don't believe, but obviously a player with incredible raw speed potential, has some of the fastest times in ranked history, really strong player. So see if the consistency is able to happen here. Look at this portal build spot from Retropog. Actually, I'd never seen a runner do that. Obviously, with the new like not even new, it's a couple months old, but as long as your first portal is, I believe, above Y48, you will always surface, which is really cool. So can build it in kind of a silly spot there as he gets his last rod and not have to worry about anything else, but is going to have to throw a second eye here, which might lose him a little bit of time as everyone else on our screen is starting to catch up here.
And what is that? 1,200 it looks like for the stronghold. So a couple pearl throws away should be good enough for these runners to get to that stronghold in the nether. And
Infume out really
there's
quick here.
12. Yeah, Infume out. Looks like Nahan out as well, purling over towards those coordinates. We see Doog as well. So everyone on our screen here, I mean, could reasonably win this seed.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm very curious to see. It looks like it's a pretty far strong, so we're seeing a lot of different terrain decisions. Infume actually just getting here now. Retropog still having to do a little bit of boating, but Nahan building the portal as well. Caught up, I think, just a tad on Infume here. But
Is
Dugile,
Infume going to win 3 seeds in a row? I mean, that's my question right now. I
that
mean,
would be
it looks like the first
incredibly impressive.
into the stronghold, I believe. Didn't see if there was a spike, but
Played
he's setting
really
his.
aggressively at Zombie Spawner. That is a
Oh,
disaster. A lot of people are going to get that same spike because if
is
you are
this?
unaware, Nerdy, like the zombie
Yeah.
spawner has the same spike as Swordfish, so it's very scary here with that spike. It's
It looks like Infume
very interesting.
still likes this direction, though. He's still sending it despite having had that zombie spawner. It looks like there we go. We see Dugile getting it, gonna mine it away.
Oh my gosh.
Creeper, lots of mobs on him, but he is handling it well. He's gonna abandon this direction.
And Nahan finds it. I don't
Wow,
even know where it
Nahan
was.
though.
Nahan
First
found
one
it
into
though.
the yeah, there we go. First one into the end.
Dugal not far behind though. Oh no, never mind. The Oliver switched the things. I was not ready for that. So Dan is now on the main screen, going to 95 here. Plenty of time. Shouldn't fly almost certainly on ranked. Potential for a 2+2. Realizes that the height is not great. Potentially too low. Could break the bed. Arrow goes through the second rotation of the dragon, but should
Yeah, a
have enough
little awkward
explosives where we're
here.
still able to finish this off. But maybe if someone entered the end a bit behind him, someone could have maybe caught up on the zero. Also, Dolphin on our screen, top right, someone we haven't mentioned too much about on our screen. Maybe even getting second here. I'm not sure what the placing is going to be about, but really nice to see them. But they're dead.
Oh no!
And
Wait,
it's
what?
another bid situation where a runner with huge potential could come in here and get an amazing time. And unfortunately, it's a death. Chris also kills the dragon, but very low, has to go down, falls all the
Oh
way
my
down to a
goodness.
heart, but he's going to be okay. Retropod getting second as well on that seed. A couple other zeros starting to come through. Chris getting third. Lume
You
fourth.
see
Danny's getting the zero as well. A lot of people now.
Danny trying to secure some more points here. Sky Crab, one more explosive, does get the
Andrew
dragon kill, so
apparently
there's more for
crashed
there.
again as
Oh
well.
no.
I wonder
That's
what's
a
happening to
frustrating way to lose
Andrew.
points.
It is. Poor Andrew. It's like
But yeah,
it's
no,
not
this is gonna
a
be
crazy
interesting.
amount. Not a
So
crazy amount of completions here.
wait, so who placed higher between Doog and Infume? I didn't catch that
I think it was
because
Infume. I
okay,
think.
because that should because they were tied for first is what I'm
That's
thinking
true.
about here. So I think that should mean that Infume takes first place.
Oh wait, Infume hasn't
Infume hasn't
completed.
completed.
Wait, we just took
Okay.
Infume off the screen. I didn't even realize that. Wait a minute. That's actually
Okay, so
true.
in that case, oh, Jume's though on half a heart. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's always scary navigating the stronghold. Moocool, bottom screen. Get some more points on the board.
Boom.
Very nice 2+2. That's what you want to see. Very nicely done there. Blade had to do something crazy. I was just looking at I'm not exactly sure what Blade had to do, and isn't even gonna get points for it. And
Wow.
Moocool isn't even gonna get points for it, actually.
Oh
Wow, that is
no.
so close.
Wow. No,
Oh
crazy,
my
crazy
goodness.
set of matches. I mean, so did Infume not
And if
get
you didn't finish. And if you didn't finish.
wow, 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 wow. That's
That
brutal.
nav was tough for some people, I think. That's really unfortunate. Obviously the zombie spawner, the same exact reading. Some other spawners, like maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower. Zombie spawner, same exact reading as Silverfish. So really caught a lot of the runners on there off guard. And some were able to kind of correct it. I think Infume was maybe trying to play a little bit too aggressively. I'm not sure after he was taken off our screen, but we did see that he didn't break the spawner nerdy. So maybe just trying to play around it too much, maybe a little bit too aggressive. Duke also not finishing there, and that might shake up the leaderboard when it comes up here in a couple seconds.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I am looking forward to seeing this, but I think yeah, Duke should be first. Oh, Nahan, no, Nahan's in first.
Nahan's in
Oh no, no,
first
wait, Duke
now.
didn't get any points. I'm stupid.
Yeah, Dugal and
Duke didn't
Infume
get.
both not getting points. So, also,
So
wow,
wow,
interesting board right now.
yeah, very interesting board. So Infume, so we have two zeros in the top five, which is really weird to look at. But they
Yeah,
were just doing so well before, both getting 0 points, tied for first last seed, now tied for fifth. Rowell with 20 points jumping up into third. Skycrab getting some consistent points jumping up into second. And your pick, right?
yeah,
Nahan, 24
doing great,
points with a total of 55.
looking
So,
great.
wow.
Looking,
And
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I mean, Aquacord's looking good as well. Chris, another one of my picks, looking. I'm feeling quite good about myself. But the person I want to highlight on this screen, nerdy, is Seven Ral. Seven Ral is someone who has been
yep.
in so many ranked tournaments for so long and has always had, I would say, some really tough breaks on certain seeds or some certain matchups, and has really had a hard time in some specific tournaments. But right now, third place, almost halfway through midseason showdown. against so many people. Got to be happy for Rao right now.
100%. I mean, that he's playing really well, tied for second so far. So that's a fantastic start. One thing I want to point out, Curry, that I'm like just noticing generally about this board that I'm
Mhm.
liking is that first place Nahan on 55 don't get me wrong, like he's doing very well. That's a
Yeah.
very, very strong start, but there's not like one person fully pulling ahead. This is very close. Like
Yep.
we see, and I that's partially due to the fact that we see our two first place players last seed getting zero. But look at this. I mean, genuinely, like any of these players here that we see on our screen could come back and start, contesting for those top four spots. So I really like to see this board right now as it stands. This could really go any direction. There's no one safe, but no one's out. So I'm liking what we're seeing so far.
I'm liking it as well. I mean, a couple other people at the bottom of the board here. We mentioned Tukara earlier. Silver not completing that seed is a little bit tough for him, gets dropped a bit. And then just peeking through here, EDCR just barely finally getting some real points. Had 9 points before this, Nerdy. Obviously,
Yep.
someone with insane potential. I think EDCR is kind of in the boat of like maybe just wants to kind of gradually just kinda get through, keep chipping away, and then once it gets to, like, that top 10, top 8, top 6, that's when you really have to worry about him. That's when he's really gonna be able to, like, just fully lock in.
Yep, 100%. I mean, EDCR, one of a prodigy, a speedrunner prodigy, so to
Yeah.
speak, right? So definitely someone to keep an eye out for. Maybe not super competitive in this specific today, as far as being top 20 is maybe an underperformance in his eyes, but I don't want to underestimate him. We could see him ramp things up and easily get and contest sort of those, those top 5 spots, those top 4 spots in these next couple of seeds. So definitely very good stuff. Getting 17 points, putting himself in that top 20 spot, and contesting potentially this next round.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, that's a great point. I'm really excited, and remember, this next round, Nerdy, it's an elimination round. We're cutting. We're already cutting, so we gotta be really aware of, like, who's on the chopping block. I mean,
Yep.
I still don't think we saw Retropog, right? Like, Retropog got, like, 2nd that seed, and I don't think he was on that
Mm,
screen, right? So, he's potentially on the block here if he doesn't finish. Um, Eric is also, I think, on the block here. There's a couple people who we haven't seen on this board yet that could be getting eliminated after the seed. And it's another ruined portal right off the jump. And oh my goodness, there's everyone. I was like, why do we only see like Anju and Jacko? There we go.
there
This
we
is
go.
good.
Indeed, it's a weird rune portal though. Potentially one that requires iron. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, I
Whoa!
cannot count how much
Fire
iron there's. Fire
aspect.
aspect, fortune. Okay, so lots of iron. I don't know if we have enough. Let's see here. 46 plus a light. So not enough to make an iron pick, but still you can get a bucket, maybe some shears. And yeah, let's see what we've got here. Let's see how these runners play this. Look at how spread out
They're
everyone is
really
though.
spread, yeah, because the trees are so awkward and just trying to figure out where you're gonna get that. Plus, potentially, we can't see the animals on this screen, right? Oh, there we go. We can see the animals for a split second here. It looks like one sheep. Very nice. Oh, there's a couple more sheep
3
coming in.
sheep?
So,
No, 2
yeah,
sheep and 1 white horse.
yeah, one white horse. So, not a lot of food here. Maybe there's some other ones that we're missing that's a little bit farther away. Maybe that's why some of these runners went all over the place, but they will then convene back at the lava pool. And this is a little bit of an awkward room portal completion. Got to kind of think just treat this one as a lava pool because I don't think there was enough obsidian to do anything pretty crazy here. So, should just be pretty standard like lava pool ish enter, and everyone will be entering pretty soon here. And there we go. We can already see some of the runners entering here. Crimson could be nicer food as well. We can see, Nerdy, there's two different spawning points. These trees are
What?
actually relatively different. That's a pretty big terrain difference, no?
Yeah, that is very interesting. Looks like,
Wow.
I mean, just saving a few seconds with that closer spawn is interesting to
Very
look at. But we do
interesting. Yeah.
see a housing route come out here. It is interesting, I will say. So no iron pick. So Retropog taking a little bit of a risk there, breaking the chests, but did have iron to craft now, and is going to be going down and doing this top down.
Yep.
We now
Also,
see other runners
yeah,
in a
I
very
mean,
similar boat. Very linear seed so far in the nether.
very linear so far in the immediate housing pretty much besides that spawning thing, but we could see Parker
True, true.
cranking all of a sudden now, staying, and we haven't seen him, has to do good on this seed if he wants to stay alive. Duo as well, a name that we haven't mentioned, I believe played in season 2 of playoffs. So playoff participant before, very skilled runner. We saw on the red line POV that he was the first person to get like all the Bastion achievements. So Duo
Mm.
looking really solid here and has to again because I believe everyone on our screen right now, Nerdy, was not in that top half that we saw before. So all of these runners are fighting for their lives, let alone all the other people playing still.
And let's see what we've got here. We've got, I think, 9 obbies left for Duo, so gonna be potentially needing some more there in that front. I don't know how much obby we got in the chest. Maybe there's more in this front double chest. Pre-crafting, get some pre-crafts out, getting an iron sword and iron axe there for Retropog. Probably gonna see some pretty similar decisions from other runners. See Mr. Budgie doing a similar craft.
That
And how
Duo
much
checking
how much
for
obby though? How much obby? 22 though. So I think we're good on the obby front. We should be good to go.
Yep.
Now, I think
Where
string might
is
be low.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of string for Duo. Has the 2 beds crafted and also knows the direction of the fort. Might just be leaving here. I wasn't able to catch Glowstone, but just going to be a Pearl Hang for Duo while Retro is actually out here. So
Yeah.
we'll see what that looks like. Maybe actually, no, maybe just having a repyrate. This is a really awkward spot for Retro. Getting chased by
Oh,
the
wow.
Hoglin. No terrain here. Not really a gold pick. This is awkward. The terrain
Ooh,
getting
finding
out
some
and
higher
Budgie's
terrain.
dead.
Oh,
Budgie just
no.
died in the middle of Manhunt. I don't know what happened. But that is a tragedy for
Probably a
Mr.
0 point
Budgie there.
seed for Mr. Budgie, yeah. We do see Retropog did find some upper terrain here and it was falling down. Oh my god, on half a heart. Scaring me a little bit, but
Really scary.
Retropog is into the fortress and right onto the spawner as well. We see Mongi on the spawner. We see Rekrap
Getting there, yeah. And
getting up.
Dwo having such a hard time finding it. I mean, he left
Yeah.
nearly as early as anyone. And has just had such a hard time here. Maybe now in the fort as well. Parker hitting some strays before getting to the spawner. I don't think he's seen the spawner yet. But
I
this
think I'm
is
just keeping an eye out for it. I mean, look at this. We've got is that 2 beds? Um,
yeah, it's tough.
2
Retropod, open
beds,
your
1
inventory again.
anchor?
Maybe?
I because we have
Yeah, it's
30
one anchor. It's one
glowstones.
anchor for sure.
So, I mean, unless you get some glowstone, I don't know.
Oh, wait, look at this for Retropunk, though. Gets melee by the Blaze. Has to deal with this Wither. That could have been bad if he got hit more into the Wither there. A little
Oh,
bit
interesting. Look at
scary.
this though. Monkey has somehow has 4 beds. So, I mean, I don't know if Retropod just left early or maybe like missed a trade or something like that, but I don't I was wondering if that was gonna be the story of the seed was just gonna be like a 3 explosive kind of situation, but it looks
Monkey
like
has
that might be just
pre-crafted
Retro.
4 beds. Monkey's
Yep.
pre-crafted 4
Yep.
beds. I didn't see an anchor, but
I think he should have at least
definitely.
1.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, has one. And it actually crafted 2, so if he hits Glowstone on the way, can get 1 more. So
Okay.
they
Okay.
can go for 0. It's not going to be an easy one, though. So this could be something where we see a lot of variance in the end game here, while there hasn't been too much so far, besides really maybe getting to fort terrain.
Retropog now blinding out on 8 rods, or excuse me, 8 eyes.
Parker needs wood, interestingly enough. Has to break this tree. I'm not exactly sure for what. For a crafting table. What is Parker crafting? Never made a boat, Nerdy. So Parker has to get the boat down for boat eye. That is
And
truly
ooh,
tragic. Lost like 10 to 15 seconds to that. That
that
is
does
tough.
matter, right? Like it might sound like a small thing, but like that totally adds up. But look at this. Retropog chooses to go for shears and find sheep
I
in the
like that.
overworld. So doesn't matter that he left on 2 explosives. It just doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. Really like that play. Works out well. I like how Mungy's been handling the spawner as well. Gold pickaxes, not blaze betting.
Yep.
Like seeing that. Darby has a Pearl Hang set up. Could be leaving relatively soon here. I think needs one more. Doesn't get it. Was still waiting. Maybe needs 2 more, actually. I'm not sure if he got the other rod. No, he has 8 eyes. No, needs 1 more now. Does he get it? Yes. Out. Raises the Pearl Hang. And I believe is the first person truly leaving here.
And let's see what we've got. Darby Mining into some gold. Right down onto coordinates here, I believe. Placing down that portal. Is he the
And Darby
first one
needs
into
this
the?
actually. I don't think he was in the top half either, Nerdy.
Yeah, true, true, true.
I don't know
So
if he's the
Darby,
first, but he's in.
not a great spike though.
Trying to do some hovering, maybe get something.
Maybe
See
something.
something that he
Yeah.
likes. HDMI cable's also in the stronghold. I believe HDMI also really needs these points, but it's going back in the nether, Nerdy.
Oh, boom.
Why
There
could
we
he be
go.
going back in the
I
nether?
don't know.
Oh
Maybe just.
no. Needed maybe needed a 2 eye because it's a 1 eye. So maybe just forgot a rod somehow.
I mean, he could have just maybe even like left on 10. You know, like it's possibly left on 10 eyes. We see Darby going for the 0 here. Let's see what we've got. This looks like it should be a pretty easy 0, but it wasn't the best situation as far as
Oh, this is
explosives.
actually this is
Oh
actually hard.
no.
Has to go for a universal side setup here with like no, yeah, he's just gonna back out. It's a
Yeah, no, I
hard
thought
0
I
for
totally
low
missed saw that
explosive
tower.
here.
For some reason it looked short. I think the terrain is really high.
Yeah. Infume has to hit this. Gets 2 really good beds off. Has this bed and
Beautiful.
then an anchor. Wait, oh my wow, what a play from
Wow.
Infume. Oh my
Is that
goodness. Silver going for the full side setup here.
is Infume gonna get his third win? So
He
if I'm not
might.
mistaken, Infume has won 3 seeds. Assuming he wins this one, he's won 3 seeds and
He's
then
not
gotten
completed
0 on
2.
2 seeds.
Yep,
a very
exactly.
a very diverse
He is gonna be first.
performance from Infume.
He's gonna be
Wow.
first. Second
24
place
more
might be
points.
Silver here. No, second place is going to be Retropog, who really needed that, and
Yeah,
Retropog will be making it. Parker not able to hit the 0 and has to set up for Perch. But
unfortunate.
Nerdy, we've seen sometimes, like, this is a hard 0. I don't know if everyone's really going to hit it. We can see Paul having to go for some weird beds here. We'll see if Paul's able to hit it. But, like, maybe going for this Perch is low-key a blessing in disguise, because
Oh,
it's
wow.
not like he's not going to mess up the 0. So
Yep.
maybe we'll still get the points he needs, but needs the perch, and a lot of completions are coming through. Danny gets 11th. I don't know if that's enough to keep him in the tournament, but it's going to be close. HDMI getting a completion as well. A lot of completions are going to start to come through here, and Paul on half a heart, probably not going to complete this one here.
Yeah, gonna be pretty rough here for Paul to get any points on the board. This seed, we see Dougal in 14th place, so getting some points, but I think that should I don't know, I think that should take Infume to our first place. Nahan there getting 17th. So more points on the board. That's definitely good for Nahan, but probably not gonna maintain that first place position as we see
Perch for
Steez
Parker.
now
I don't know if
curling
it's
in.
enough. And notably, I don't think we've seen EDCR yet. So I don't know if EDCR
Ooh, true,
is
true.
going to make it past this round. We'll have to see. Parker gets the completion, but I don't know if it's enough points. 2 other completions just came through.
Sky Crab, Parker, some fan favorites getting some points on the board.
It's looking tough. Aquacord, does Aquacord's completion go through?
Got our final one.
Ooh. And he
Here we go,
completes. So Aquacord is
23.
23. So there's one more on the board. Everyone's just chilling, hanging out. Dwo unable. Had such a hard time finding the fort. Not able to hit the 0 either. Perch for Paul. Is Paul actually going to get points?
That would be amazing.
Is Paul actually going to get points on this? After a
That would be
crazy clutch
amazing. I
from the
think
0.
oh, it's very close between oh
No
no.
points
Looks
for
like someone
Paul.
else.
Eve Salad getting the last completion. I think needed that, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep Eve Salad in it.
Yeah, let's have a look here. But I mean, that was a very interesting seed. We're gonna have to see. I mean, Infume having a very interesting performance so far. A very, very
Yeah,
unique performance is how I'm gonna describe Infume.
very
Um,
infume. Very
yeah,
infume of
true,
him.
true. Uh, I it would be nice if he got more. He would be completely dominating if he had 10 points on either of those other seeds. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's okay. I mean, hey, if he's in first place, I mean, who am I to talk?
Hashtag first or forfeit. That's not catching on in Fume. Let's just wrap
Ye-
that up immediately. Let's focus on playing the Minecraft instead. But I appreciate the attempt. I mean, you're doing good so far. You're probably in first place, but I will not be continuing the use of that hashtag, unfortunately. But Nerdy, unfortunately, it is also we're saying goodbye to some people here. We're cutting down to like the top 20, and I'm sure we'll see pretty soon. It's gonna be close. I think my number one here is I don't know if EDCR is still in. I actually don't know. That's like the
Yeah,
biggest one here that I think could be the cut. I think Eric is out. I think Retropog will stay in, and this is the list. So
beef
maybe
salad.
out,
Parker, no.
Parker out. EDCR does stay alive.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Oh my
Contra getting
goodness.
eliminated. That's unfortunate. We've got Blaze Mind as well. Eric. Yeah. No. Lots of names here. Lots of familiar names. Rannick. Lots of previous playoffs participants. Unfortunately, getting eliminated. But good performances by these people. At the end of the day, it's hard to be in this tournament. It's hard to get any points on the board at all, right? So the
Yeah,
fact that these
absolutely.
runners are here and getting points on the board is an impressive feat.
Absolutely. That's gonna cut us down to like roughly. So if this cuts this down to the top half, and 25 were eliminated. That means we're down to 25 players. So in the next two seeds, we're gonna go from well on seed 7, I should say. We're gonna cut down from the 25 left into 10. So that means Danny is still alive. EDCR got 13, so we just completely missed the EDCR completion. That's okay. Infume is in first. Ral in second, getting 17 points on that seed. Nahan only getting 8. We're starting to see a little bit of a shift here. The top two, Infume and Ral, starting to pull away just a tad here, Nerdy, from
Yep.
the rest at 72 and 68.
Now, and remember, they really only they don't need to win. Like winning MSS is really just for aura or whatever.
Yes.
As far as points are concerned, all you need to do is get top 4. So Infume here, 10 points clear of anyone else, or even more than that if you look at the 5th place. So I mean, he's looking good. I mean, Raul obviously 4 points behind him, but I'm saying as far as if he's just looking at securing top 4, right? If that's
Yeah.
Infume's goal, he is more than 10 points above 5th place. So good stuff from Infume so far. And if he can just, I don't know. I don't think he needs to win every seed career way. He just needs
I
to
don't
get
think he needs to.
consistent points from here. Okay. I don't know if
Yeah.
this first or forfeit thing is necessary when he just needs to get 4th place at the end of the day.
I would agree.
That's how I'm thinking about this. Some zeros would be really bad though for Infume. So I think that's what he's got to watch out for.
I would agree with you here. And we can see here the rest of the people on the
Okay.
list. So Andrew just sneaking in at the to be honest, the fact that Andrew is still in this tournament after his game has crashed twice is actually crazy impressive. Like that's
That
actually
is
kind
true.
of aura from Andrew. I'm not gonna lie. And we can
That is
see
very true.
Darby really needed all of those points to stay alive in this. Jay
Yep.
really just getting by there as well. We can see a couple people on the bubble. These people that are left on our screen here really gotta lock in to
Yep.
stay alive because in 2 seeds time, we're cutting down from 25 to 10. It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be cinema. It's gonna be cinema. We have 27 people according to Oliver, not 25.
Okay.
Which,
Okay.
to be fair, not my fault. I was told we were cutting half, and we
No,
cut.
it's okay.
I guess it's like cut wise because there's 2 people tied at 25 and
Two
2
people
people tied at
tied. Yep.
23. So like we
Yep.
have to like make a thing there. So like I guess that's fine. I guess it's whatever. But that's it. That's the people that are left remaining at this point.
Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I want to see Andrew make a comeback here. I believe in the Andrew comeback. That's the storyline that I want to see here, Career Way. After the game crashes, it would be awesome to see Andrew somehow make it into the top 4.
It's definitely possible. It's definitely realistic, but I mean, it's going to be a tough uphill battle. There are no pushovers left. I mean, there weren't pushovers to start. There's 100 people, but the people who are locked in today, if you've made it this far, you're feeling good today. You're playing well today. So there's not really any more room for error. You have to lock in. We're gonna go to a quick intermission, like a little 3-minute intermission. Get the lobby all nice. Get everyone sorted, ready to go, and then when we come back. We're going to have more Minecraft speedrun action for you for the Season 10 Midseason Showdown. Welcome back to the season 10 mid-season showdown. It's still us. We're still here. Hi, Nerdy.
We're back. I'm excited to be here. It's been an exciting day. There've been some upsets. There have been some storylines created.
There have been.
I feel like this has been a very memorable MSS so far, honestly.
It actually has. Like
Yeah,
sometimes by like seed 4 or whatever, like actually this is like where the slog hits, right? Because we're at like run we're at like 27 players, I think Oliver said. So like let's say we get a seed where like half the players fail to 0, then we're just watching everyone run back with wood pickaxes. So that's gonna be
true.
awesome. I'm actually like low key. I actually really enjoy that because I think showcasing top players dying and not playing well sometimes is important because I think you should remember that all of these players are human and that Minecraft is a really hard game.
No, it
And
is. It is.
besides me and Nerdy, like no one else can do what we do and play at the top level all the
Exactly.
time. Like sometimes people are going to struggle a little bit and that's okay. Like that's okay.
Yep. No, I mean it is genuinely. I mean, the thing about Minecraft is that genuinely there is so much. I don't even want to say RNG. It's not RNG. It's just you are put in situations that you just will never see again. And I mean, you are the perfect example of this, Curry. Way I'm sure you've seen situations where you know you've seen it once in your entire time doing your 8,000 runs or whatever, right? So I mean, I feel like it is really a thing where just so much
I
crazy stuff
learned
can happen, and yeah,
I learned yesterday, Nerdy, that if
yeah,
a ghast fireballs another ghast and hits them, it doesn't kill them, which makes no sense to me because you return to sender the fireball and it kills the gas. But if a gas shoots another gas, because this happened in a run yesterday, I had 2 gas on my screen, and the one gas tried to shoot me, and it went past me and hit another gas, and it was crazy. It didn't kill the gas.
it didn't
Crazy.
kill. Did it damage the cast?
It damaged the gas. It damaged the gas, but didn't kill the gas. It blew my
What?
mind. So, yeah, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. It's crazy. So
That is insane.
I learned that. That's what you learn things in this. Maybe a player will learn something new in this next seed. We don't know,
Yeah, yeah,
but it'll
yeah.
start soon. It'll be exciting. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. How are our Preds looking? Have you been keeping track of that? I predicted my like. Do I even have the doc open? My big predictions were Aquacord, Chris, and Nahan, and I'm feeling pretty good about that right now. Feeling pretty good. And two crack. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I had Duke. I mean, Duke was the main person I was keeping an eye on. So, I mean, Duke's doing good, but
Sky Crab's doing looking good.
Skycrab's looking good. I also had Steez. I'm not exactly don't exactly remember where Steez is on the leaderboard, but
Still in it.
um, still
Still
in
in
it,
it.
still in it. Yep, yep, true, true.
That's what
Still
we're hoping for here.
could
We're
always
looking
come
good.
back.
And it's a village. And we're right next to the blacksmith. That loading screen is also actually the players are seeing that as well. It's not just our end. Actually have that too.
We do have how much
Whoa.
obby? Looks
That's
like
11.
11 obby or something. Yeah,
11 obsidian. So we have to kill the golem with a wood sword. And
we
then
have
we
one
kill the
diamond.
with 1 diamond.
Make a
Very interesting.
little diamond shovel action there.
I
Let's see all
guess
the players
technically,
bouncing.
I wonder if okay, like I guess everyone's gonna kill the golem, but like technically speaking, like you know that no, you just never gamble on the iron and the bastion. Like
Yeah,
I'm just thinking like what's the crazy play? Like what's the out of box play? Like if I needed to win this, if this was the elimination round.
yeah.
Scouts are
Going to a
saying
wood light.
Infume's not in the lobby. Well, hashtag first or forfeit, I guess. Unlucky. Tough
That
day at the
is
office.
unfortunate.
It's a Pats. It's simply a Pats. Looks like we're still going on here.
And we do have some gravel right here directly below us. I'm not sure if that's what people are going to use, but they definitely can, of course, choose to do so. Um, where is the food? I guess that would be the question
You
I'd
just
be
kinda
thinking
get
about here.
carrots, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
maybe you gotta I don't remember if there was, like, maybe some bread. Obviously, there's also I see at least one, like, nice bread house. You could also check the house with the cauldrons. That can have bread in it as well. So, you get a couple carrots, maybe you get, like, 6 or so bread from the chests, just about 6, and then you're looking pretty solid. I'm noticing this one player on the left has been sitting in this bit of ground for a while, but I don't know what they're doing on the farmland. But okay, they're kind of gone now. So I don't know what was going on with them, but they were in the farmland for quite a while. But here we go. People are in the nether, nerdy. It's a big deal.
People are in the nether, and let's see what we've got here. A treasure bastion. Mongi, I think, might be one of the first. Ooh, takes a lot of damage there, but that's okay. Mongi heading towards this bastion along with the other runners. Looks like Silver's made up some time. Who's going to be the first one into the bastion? We'll have to find out here. Retropog choosing to boat down here onto this lower bit of terrain and then stack up while we see some other runners. Look at this Silver going and Monkey going through the backside of the treasure, making their way up to these two gold blocks. So some differences in terrain, and it is definitely good that no one chose to go for that play you mentioned, because treasure is one of the more
Treasure is
awkward
the
ones.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah, to go in with a wood pick, but that is okay.
Nerdy. The thing about treasure here is, especially in a tournament like this, if we don't see the fortress, right? If we don't see the
Ooh,
fortress,
true.
it's going to be really awkward on where do we decide to try and high roll? Do we play for the consistency of
Yep.
breaking the spawner? It's a pretty buried treasure as well. Like maybe you get a little bit of sight line out the back here, but it's going to be kind of tough. Or are we going to see some Glodar? What do you think? We're going to see some Glodar here from some of the top
I
players?
would be surprised by Glodar. I mean, these are top players. They should be aware of that tech, and I feel like it's a nice, consistent way to play. It doesn't lose too much time. See if what the runners do. I know some people
Looks
like
like
just sending
Retropog is
cords.
trying a Glodar right now. Now,
I
Nerdy,
mean,
I
I
don't know
will
about you.
say, I mean,
I'm
I
not an
don't mind just
expert.
going. Yeah, yeah, go.
I was just saying, I'm not an expert on Glodar. Like, are you an expert on Glodar? Like, I
No,
know
no,
the rough
absolutely not.
idea. I know the rough idea. I watched the video and then I got to the part where they said it's bad for no reset, and then I stopped watching. But I know the
Okay.
rough idea is basically you're trying to reload basically where you're loading the spawner, and you're kind of looking for a jump in the like percentage is kind of my rough understanding of it. So I hope that's relatively right enough. And then we're going to see if Retropod kind of already figured out, I think, the direction that he wants to go. So
I mean,
we
yeah,
might
I don't
see
mind
some of
going
it
just
here.
negative X here. I mean, just coordinates wise. I think that's the closest quadrant by a few, like 100 blocks. So I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it looks like Retropog, no, gonna go for Glodar here. Let's see if we can figure out where to go. Not sure if he's got it quite
So
yet, but it
actually
looks like
deciding to go all the way back down,
going
which I think makes
down.
some sense. I think this terrain is much better. See
Yeah,
NHB also leaving. I think I see the fort on NHB screen as well. Purling out here. A lot of people
boom.
very confident on where to go. Mungie in the fort as well. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I would say actually surprisingly, everyone is roughly on the same pace here so far. Pretty consistent
Yeah, I
throughout.
mean, everyone on our screen looking good. There could always be some stragglers that
Some
have died or
stragglers,
anything,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, everyone on our screen is looking good. So surely everyone else is in a similar boat.
Explosives look pretty good if we're seeing a double blaze bed from Retro here. Obviously, having the village is nice as well. So we're having a little bit of a trouble with that one blaze, but he's going to be okay. NHB clearing out. Mungie with the sword. Looking pretty good for the runners on our screen, material-wise, but a little bit low food maybe for Retropog specifically. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe just grabbed less carrots than everyone else because seemingly everyone else is chilling with some golden carrots.
And let's see here. We've got a 4 spawn there for Retropog. So handling these blazes nicely. Gets the one that flew out there to the right. Didn't drop, but he was ready for it if it did. You see Mongi blinding here, as well as Silver and NHB. So 10 eyes there for Retropog. Not sure exactly how many eyes these other runners have, but pretty good pace so far. Not bad at all.
Very nice. We'll
And
see. Looks like it's pretty far though. So this food thing for Retropog could actually become a relatively large
ooh,
issue because he's not going to have any time to, he's going to have to hunger reset or something here potentially. Like I don't know if this one golden apple will be able to carry him through the rest of this. It's going to be pretty close. No one else has actually been able to leave yet either. We're all still waiting. Retropog finally out now.
Boom.
is
There we go.
leaving. Probably wants to eat the golden apple right about now, so we get as much saturation as possible before it goes down to 2.5, but it did now. So this is, I think, a poor eat, actually, Nerdy, unless we're just doing it to Pearl, because now we're gonna have to hunger reset no matter what. Like,
Right.
we have to hunger reset now. But if we ate it just a little bit earlier, we might not have had to as much, but probably still would have anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter as much, but just a little bit of micro stuff to keep in mind. But we're seeing 4 portals being built nearly the exact same time.
Yeah, really good stuff. And not any immediate spikes that I'm seeing. It looks like Retropog maybe liking this direction. It looks like all the
And there
runners.
it is.
Oh, there we go.
But the hunger reset has to come out for Retropog, where it doesn't have to come out for literally anyone else on our screen. But even with that, Retropog is still going to be in first because no one can find this nav. And it's 059, Nerdy. That is a hard 0.
Oof. Yeah, let's see if anyone goes for it.
The
Looks
only
like
person on our
Retropog is
screen
going
with
to
a
go for
gold
it.
pick is Monkey. Monkey has the gold pick, so that'll be huge for him. But
True,
this is a
actually.
hard 0.
Very good point.
94 as well.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
99? No way we're making 99. Yeah, okay. So Retropog has to dip down maybe even to 90 here. It's still going to
Yeah,
be
looks like
tough.
that's what he's going to go for. Oh, places some. That
Oh!
is not what he meant to place, I don't think.
And now we're on 1 hard. We can't do anything.
Looks like
And
NHB, though. Look at this. NHB did get to the setup in time and should be able to clean out the 0. Gets lots of damage in there with the bow.
I think
Able
Silver messed up
to.
a Pearl Clip or something as well. Like, this is scary. NHB, really strong play there. Aquacord going for it. No way we're going for anything higher than 95. Yeah, on 2 hearts, though. Low HP for Aquacord, but should be okay. Aquacord is a incredible Zero Cycler here. Should be pretty good. This might even be able to kill here with the double bed. It is.
Yeah,
Aquacord's
really
going to
clean
live
stuff.
on 1 heart. An amazing job from NHB to get first on that seat, by the way. That was
Yeah.
incredible.
NHB and Mongi as well. I think getting maybe second or at least something like that. Great zeros from him and Aquacord. As we now
Mungie
see,
second, Aquacord third here.
definitely it takes a while. This one might take a little bit. I can see a lot of runners going for this 0 and dying as well as something to keep in mind. So like surviving if you mess up, I think is going to be important here. We do see EDCR going for the 0 as well here. So trying to get some more points on the board
Yeah, and
for
EDCR
him.
really needs these. Remember, he's kind of the back of the pack right now. So
Yep.
this would be huge for EDCR, and he is going to be able to complete the 0. Dugile as well should be able to get pretty close with this double bed. Still has a bunch of explosives, so should be fine here. And yeah, Dugal's going to be able to finish it off as well. But Silver and Ral having to wait for purchase. Silver thinks his is about to, and it does. There's the snap. Ral still having to wait just a bit, but pretty nice snap from Silver here to still get some solid points.
Beautiful stuff. As we now see Doog entering the end fountain. Silver getting the dragon kill as well.
Visher getting fourth as well that we missed on our screen. So that Visher needed
Okay.
those points badly. Like Visher was
Yep,
like
yep.
bottom 3 right now. So really nice from him.
And Danny getting a
Danny
top 10 finish. Very nice.
right behind Silver.
Darby as well. Very, very nice.
What's Tudor building here? Hi? Hello? What is this?
I don't know. You see,
We're,
Paul
we're
gets
trying to
a
write 8 and 9,
perch.
I think. Why did we just pearl at the ground, Tudor? Why did we just pearl at the ground? Why did we just do that? Whoopsie. Now we're kind of chopped though. Because we just pearled at the ground and now we're on 1.5.
Yeah, he's trolling a little bit, I think, unfortunately.
I think he trolled a little too hard. I don't think 8-9 is gonna save you here, Tudor. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I think he's going to just have to full bow here, most likely. Unless he wants to go for like a 3 explosive where he has his armor save his half heart once or
Yeah, no,
something.
that's gonna be that's a little chopped, I think. That's a little bit chopped. Nahan not being able to go for the 0 cycle either. Chris getting some points on the board, followed with Steez right
Jeez.
behind.
Here we go.
I gotta say, the name Socrates Disciple is like crazy aura. Like that is just such a crazy aura name. I respect it.
Okay, let's see. Tudor
This is
rule.
an east-west for Tudor rule, by the way.
Yeah,
He's not gonna detonate beds. There's just no way he's doing anything here.
yeah, I
So
think he's just gonna give up.
listen, Tudor rule doesn't give up, Nerdy. This is a
No,
no
I meant
reset
give up
world
as in
record
give up
holder.
on going for the 1 cycle. That's all I meant. I know he
Good
would
save.
not give up otherwise.
Good save. Good save. Good save.
Let's
I won't take
see.
any disrespect.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's completely fair. We
Nahan
see
and Raul.
Nathan getting some points, Ral as well. Yep, with that 15th place finish. So let's see Tudor rule. Oh, and
Oh!
unfortunately, that
Well,
might
it's
be
a
a
pass.
forfeit. He might be
It's
giving
simply
up
a
now.
pass.
That's okay though. That's okay.
Well, back to 0. Unfortunate. Iluwapi's
And
forfeiting.
how
See
much
if
time do we
there
have
is
left in the seed?
2
2
minutes
minutes
and
left.
26 seconds. Retropog died. That's right. I forgot Retropog died. So we're running it back. Are we just down to Retropog and HDMI? This is a hard 0. This is a low dragon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We just detonated like 7 beds and the dragon flew. Okay.
That was something.
Well,
HDMI cables. Now we're gonna just wait on a perch, I guess. I
it's
don't
looking
know what
good.
Mukul is up to. Has entered the end. Think.
Anju also in the end.
Yeah, Andrew could get some points
So,
here.
and it's still like, because of how many people didn't finish, dude, this is like 10 points. Maybe not 10, but like 8. It's like 8 points. It's not nothing at all.
Okay, we do
Anju
see.
potentially getting a completion here. Mukul just getting a finish. And Ishimai's just hanging out, having a good time.
What
Wait,
is
what
Andrew
is this
stacking
Anju
up to?
situation?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we're breaking crystals. I like this.
You know
It's
what?
good
This is
art.
awesome. This is
Whoa,
beautiful.
whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my
Okay,
goodness. That was
that's
scary.
not good. That's not good if you're Andrew. That's not the goal. He's got one crystal left, I think, right? So
Oh my goodness. Wait, how many explosives does HDMI have? Okay, no, we're gonna be fine. That
beautiful.
anchor did like no damage. That was a little bit scary for a second.
And some points on the board for HDMI.
Oh, we made a frowny face. Angie made a frowny face. It's never been more over.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
never been more over.
It's not the optimal situation here for Andrew. I I don't know where he's. Does he not have a pickaxe?
I think it's just like I think he just knows it's chopped. And I like respect that. Like I respect knowing that it's chopped, but like maybe we can forfeit it so we can all move on with our lives. But I respect that he knows that it's chopped. It's a wonderful spot to be in. Oh, and we're
And
dead.
yeah, that is unfortunately
20 seconds to build a house.
doesn't really
Oh,
impact anything. That
there it
death.
is. Wait, so
Don't
who
think
isn't
Andrew.
done? Guess we don't know. We'll never
Yeah,
know.
I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's
Forget
Infume's
everyone that
ghost.
we've seen. True. That no, that is honestly true.
And there it is.
NHB with a sub 9 on that seed. Very impressive stuff. That 0 ultimately was just pretty brutal, it looks like. I mean,
That was a
whenever
rough 0.
yeah, I mean that was tough. We did see I mean 059 in general is going to be hard, but then even 94 front and I mean that's just not easy whatsoever. That's not easy whatsoever. And we saw some inconsistency across the board, but at the end of the day, NHB with a sub 9, very impressive stuff. Excited to see what we
Yeah.
have next.
Yeah, really needed that as well, getting some more points on the board. I'm actually really excited to see what the board is kind of going to look like here because this is I think
Yeah.
the biggest like shake up round that we've had so far. I think points
Yeah.
wise just because there was a lot of weird people not getting completions, some people in the top 5 were people who we haven't seen as much there. So, curious to see what that's going to look like. We'll see momentarily. We're going to see right now. And whoa! NHB in first, nerdy. Holy
Yeah, no, I
smokes.
mean, it's just a great performance on that last seed. Really ended up mattering. Raul, I will say as well, staying in second place now, tied for with Doog. So I mean, great stuff from Raul. I feel like Raul has just been chipping away. You know,
Wow.
every seed hasn't won any seeds to my knowledge yet, but just consistently getting points on the board, and it's
Mhm.
working out really well for him. Monkey as well, pushing up into fourth place after that seed tied with Doog. Actually, there's a three-way tie for second through fourth. So
Yeah, it's
very
really close right
interesting.
now. And what I want to point out, nerdy, is we saw in the beginning, like we pointed out, like so many kind of new faces, new people. Look at this top 10 right now. That
Yeah.
is a murderer's row of ranked players. Like that is just absolute domination from top to bottom. I mean, the person that you think maybe is the most outsider of that group is NHB, But NHB is in first right now and was in playoffs last season and looked absolutely dominant in that last seed. So clearly deserves to be there with all these other huge names like Dugile, Silver, Mungie, Skycrab, EDCR. Like this is a huge list in that top 10. And it's gonna be really hard. Remember, anyone not on that left side would be knocked out if this was the last seed. They're gonna get knocked out after this next seed if you're not in that left side. So I mean, trying to break into that nerdy, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I would think I was going to point out of that top 10, Curry, there is one person who was not in playoffs last season, and it's Raul, who's in like every other
Yeah.
playoffs. So it's like
That's
that is an
crazy.
absolutely brutal top 10. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, hey, any of these runners can get first place. All right. I don't want to count anyone out. I mean, the other runners are still really, really talented runners. So absolutely not over for any of them. I mean, you see Retropog, for example, just 1 point
One
behind
point.
EDCR. Yeah.
One
So
point behind. And really, I think any like even I mean it's gonna be pretty tough for like Steez, Paul down
yeah.
there. Like it's gonna be tough. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be tough. But like I would say that like I would say up to Tudo, maybe like Takara, like maybe we throw them in, but like that top four-ish of that side group looking like they have a chance to break in. And once you get into that top 10, the points skew so much more that it is going to be really, really impactful. Like you can really make a comeback in those last three seeds if you really lock in. It's just about getting into that top 10. We're going to see if those players can do it. It's going to be really hard.
Yeah,
Really
100%.
hard.
I mean, I wanna see Danny. All right, I wanna see Danny. All right, he's doing good. He's
Non-biased.
close to that.
Non-biased, by the way.
He's close to that top 10. No, I want to see it. I want to see it. That's my sleeper pick here,
I
Curry.
think the thing like that we just need to remember, like I just from knowing Danny, right? Like, and I don't think Danny would mind me saying this. Like, I know how hard Danny works to like getting
Yeah,
be as good as he is, and like how much he cares about like playing good and being a top level player. And someone like that who's putting in so much work is just on the edge of the top 10 right now going into this. How can you not root for people like that? And Nerdy, the problem is everyone probably feels the same way, right? Like I know Tutor Rule plays a ton and locks in. There's so many people that we don't know personally that play so
that is
hard
fair.
and lock
That
in
is fair.
so much. And they're just on the cusp or have gotten this far. And it's like, wow, the chance to have your hard work pay off in a way in midseason showdown against so many runners. I mean, that's why this game is so cool. Anything can happen in this next seed, and it's gonna be getting into it pretty soon. So I'm excited to see what happens. I'm rooting for everyone. I'm rooting for fun and whimsy. That's what
No,
I'm rooting for.
that's a W mindset. No, it is true. Like I feel like when there's people we know or we root for, right? But even when we see a new name, right, that we've never seen before, we have like no attachment necessarily to that player. But that's a person that has put in the time, and seeing like them
Yeah.
do well in it is exciting as well. So I mean, I guess our top 10 right now, all familiar faces. But if we do see someone that's brand new that we haven't seen before, that would be
Yeah.
exciting too. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in store for us.
Absolutely. And I mean, the thing is too, like we're saying like NHB is we know them from last season, but before last season they were like completely
True.
unknown.
That is
So it's
fair. No,
it's
that is fair.
like
That is fair.
at least on like this level. Like I think people like really into the scene new HB or HBG new NHB was like a high level runner and very talented. And same thing with like Steez and a couple other people like HDMI who had made playoffs last time. But like I think it's really nice to see that hard work pay off for NHB here and being in first right now is really awesome. We're seeing a little bit less of a
And
tornado nerdy. We're running out of tornadoes.
and we see Infume the first to get diamonds. So Infume's back. Infume's back, and we might see if Infume wins this seed, that would
It'd be really
be
funny. It'd be
crazy. That
really
would be
funny.
that would be crazy.
It
I
would be
I
really
I guess
funny.
I am rooting for Infume just because I kind of want the
Ooh,
0 or 24 points to continue, trend to continue. A
enchanted
gap.
golden
All
apple.
right, yeah, a
Only like
notch.
one diamond, I think, maybe two, but not enough for a pickaxe at least. A little bit weird of a spawn here. Actually, pretty linear. It's just where are we getting gravel? Like it's probably in one of these caves, right? Like it's probably one of these caves. Maybe they got it on the blow up. We don't really know, but pretty linear potentially here. So we're gonna see what happens. A couple people actually already building a port. Is that Infume already thinking about building a portal? Maybe getting lava to kill some animals, but that wouldn't seem
This
right.
is
Maybe trying
very
to get
interesting.
up.
Infume's running all the way. I think he's going to this river here, maybe getting some flint. Looks like some other runners catching up. NHB first to get hot stuff though. Maybe securing that first place or potentially going for a wood light. It's always hard to tell a little bit. Those
Yeah,
were
it
the
looks like
days. And oh wow, so a bastion spawn here for
immediate.
these runners.
And
Let's see if
NHB's
this is
first.
dangerous. Oh
He's
no,
locked
that looks
in.
like a pretty chill bastion spawn. There can obviously be
Yeah.
some very risky ones, but that one looks pretty safe.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that is a tall fortress. Wow. A very tall fortress. NHB already auto funneling. Infume not far behind as well. A lot of runners here. This is a fast seed, nerdy. The mechanics players are excited. The mental players maybe a little bit less so. It's gonna be tough.
And lots of junk in that inventory. We see NHB clearing out and getting this pig over here. Okay, let's see. Chris XD, your sleeper pick.
Yeah,
Also in the
on the
bastion. I
bubble.
mean, hey, at the end of the day, it is early on, but it's still a good performance so far.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna see here a lot of obsidian. These chests, these runners do not have to worry about that at all. Just totally chilling here. Potentially gonna be able to leave
And
somewhat soon.
let's see what we've got
Maybe
here.
Infume's gonna be able to leave here. But
There's
maybe
Infume
NHB is gonna be
out.
first out again.
Wow.
Oh no, Chris on the fortress.
There we go. There's your pick, Curry. Oh, no, but look at
Wow.
this. Oh, NHB using that enchanted golden apple, able to get up to the fortress here. Very good stuff from him. Now we see Infume on the fortress leg as well.
This fortress is like absolutely gargantuan. Like I don't even know where you even like begin to start with this fort. Like it is so big. There's strays everywhere. I haven't even seen a spawner yet. This fortress
And
is
it's going to be
nuts.
interesting to see how these players play this. We
Yeah.
see Infume on relatively low RD, so trying to potentially get some strays here, going down all the way even lower, it seems. Potentially trying to force some spawns. Looks like he's not getting too many. You see NHB on the other hand here, just going
Oh, but
for,
Wither.
wow, going for the spawner. But yeah, like you said, Curry, there's a wither and does have one gap left, so this should be okay. 2 rods thus far. We see Infume on 1 heart, but has the notch in the offhand. Gonna chug that now and deal with this wither skeleton as he kills these blazes. So definitely a little bit of variance in the way that these runners are playing this seed, but overall, looks like a lot of them playing the same spawner.
Yeah. Rates are starting to crank. NHB's on 5.
Oop.
Infume building a portal now as well. Chris has already blinded, but has to throw another eye here because it went into the terrain. This one's also going to be a little bit awkward in the leaf. Should be pretty experienced, though, for these runners to be able to get it. And Chris does. Chris is not going to have to throw another eye. That was a little bit awkward there for a second. NHB having to have the similar kind of thing happen where we're throwing a second eye here. But
And yeah,
Infume
I think
is on
that's
pace.
4 rods. Yeah, Infume with more rods. So is in the lead, I believe. I mean, unless there's someone else, of course, that we haven't seen.
I think
Infume.
Infume's just out. Infume's just out.
Imagine Infume wins this seed. That would just be so funny. That would be too good.
Oh my goodness. Handled the food management so well on this seed. Heading to Chords now. Chris not too far behind. Doesn't need any more blazes. But Infume isn't pre-crafted, notably. Just doing all of this
Ooh, yeah.
now.
Yep.
Made 4,000 gold pickaxes. So we're looking good
And
here. And we're in
110,
Basalt.
328. So a little awkward there, but Infume handling this well. Now able to go through here. Nice pearl clip to only have to dig out the
I
1
think Chris
block instead
took
of the
way
2.
better terrain. And Chris made up
Yeah.
time. They're building
Look at
at the
that,
same time.
Chris.
And so is Tukara on the bottom right of our screen now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, 318, not 328. Okay, let's see what we've got here.
Now for
Let's get a
Chris.
good clean spike there for Chris.
Now he doesn't need first, obviously. He doesn't need first, but
But it would be helpful.
would be really nice.
That
Would
would be
be
really
really,
good.
really nice.
And
He's gonna be the
Infume's
first person in the end.
is this going to be Infume's first points that are not 24? And there
There's
we
the
go.
portal room
There's
for
the
Infume.
little room. We see
He's
Chris
gonna
going for this 1 and 8. Paul as well going for the 1 and 8. Let's see what
Paul
we've
needs
got
these as
here.
well. I think Paul actually needs first way more than Chris does.
Yeah, it could come down to the rotation. It's hard to say. This could be a
Yeah,
string
or
delay
stream
thing,
delay, yeah.
rotation. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Paul does get a clean 0. Infume bridging out as well. So definitely Infume should be able to get some good points on the board.
Well,
Not necessarily.
let's see if his money's where his mouth is. He did say first or forfeit, Nerdy. Do we think he presses the
Yes,
forfeit
true.
button when he
That's a
sees that
good
he's not
question.
first? Is he gonna
That
press the button?
he's not first, Curry. I don't know.
I
I
got
got
a
a forfeit.
forfeit. GG.
GG.
No, he's not actually gonna forfeit. No, we're not serious. No, we're not serious. We have to be trolling.
Is he gonna forfeit? That would be pretty legendary.
There's no way he's forfeiting. He's so stupid.
And I
He's
will
so
be
stupid.
honest, his money's not where his mouth is.
Negative aura. Negative aura from Infume, I have to say.
That would have been really awesome, but he's just choosing to take the points, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is.
Minus 1,000 aura. He's not going to hear the end of that. But while that happened, a lot of completions went through. A lot of completions going through. Still need 10 to complete. Not exactly sure who we're still missing out on here. Oh, a little bit scary for Amari.
Fortunately,
NHB getting. What happened to NHB, Nerdy?
I don't
Just tough
know.
time in the nav, I guess.
Yeah, no, it was doing great, and I think just yeah,
Danny and
I'm not
Skycrab
wasn't
in the
paying
fourth.
attention.
Wondering if some deaths potentially happened on their side. Probably. Oh,
Ooh,
and Amari's.
Amari takes a
That is the
death.
paths. That is the paths. Unfortunate. Skycrab having to throw 2 eyes here. I mean, some points on the board potentially. I actually don't know. I think Danny's out regardless. Skycrab, I think, could be out as well. Like Skycrab was close to being out of the top 10. I think Skycrab was 8th or 9th when we last checked in. So any points would be helpful. Skycrab's trying to maybe do the math in his head. Danny heading to Chords now. V-Strid, I think, will be out regardless of what happens here. But it's looking tough. It's looking
Yeah,
tough for
that
the
might
Christian
shake things
believers.
up a bit. I mean, those were some names that we hadn't seen in that top 10, right? Getting first and second. So definitely interesting to see. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see if this top 10 remains as as brutal as it was before, right? If it's gonna is it gonna be that same list of ranked demons, or are we gonna get some new names? We'll have to see. Beastrid gets a completion, types rip in chat. So maybe not quite moving on to the next round. Plays
Danny in the
remaining
stronghold now.
26.
I don't think these points are gonna matter for Danny. I am
Yeah.
much more unsure about Skycrab. I think Skycrab is really on the bubble here now. I don't think it's enough, Nerdy, to be honest. Like I think he's gonna get what, like 3 points here? And he was at 8th before, so it was like 8th plus 3 points enough, is the question. I honestly don't know. We'll find out soon,
Yeah,
but it
I
is
don't know. We'll
scary.
see. Danny gonna go for the 0. Gets to 92. Hopefully able to get some points. So it won't matter.
No!
Oh, and that's an unfortunate way to close out the seat. Danny looking into the camera, not happy about that.
Tough. It's
Tough
tough.
day.
And this game is brutal.
I mean, Danny had a good performance today overall. I mean, it wasn't. He's
It was
not going to be
solid.
moving on, but like he had a solid performance overall. I think
Just missing out on phase points. This is too low for Skycrab. Very scary on height, but is able to complete it. And it's just Danny. Just down to Danny.
it's just down to Danny here. Danny maybe getting a couple more points here.
Wow, we
Gonna
still have
craft.
3.5 minutes to watch Danny. This is awesome.
He's gonna
Signs.
type
Oh my
something to
goodness.
us. All right, what are you gonna type to us, Danny? What
Please.
are you gonna type to us? He actually boat broke to craft signs. He is so.
That's aura. That's where the negative aura went from Infume. It went to
This
Danny.
does pause the game.
No, sad face. Oh no.
I mean, that pauses the game, right? I'm pretty sure that just fully pauses the game.
Yeah, it does. It does. I don't know why we couldn't just type the sad face in the Twitch chat, or not the Twitch chat, but like the game chat. But that's okay. I
That's
respect it.
just Danny, he's got to express himself.
It
It's
is
his
true.
way of,
It is true.
you know,
I
he's now just
appreciate it.
tracing this, going in circles. I'm getting a little dizzy watching Danny spin around here.
It's good. And we have 5 TNT. Maybe we could see a TNT one cycle. Potentially make some TNT minecarts, Danny. Get a little entertaining for us. Well, it's a
One thing
it's a
I will
beautiful
point
rank
out is
game.
so Danny has his timer off,
Yeah, he has no idea.
so he can't even see how long he has left, which is very funny. But it looks like about 2:30 left or something like that. So he should definitely be able to get a completion
Oh,
here.
and misread the perch.
That's GG.
Unlucky. And now can't
Oh,
pearl in.
unless that's the perch.
No, this is the
No.
wrong way now. So he's just gotta go all the way back here. So go all the way back. Can't pearl in. And we can see through
Or Danny.
Vstrid's very laggy timer that there's still 2 minutes of this. So
Just
Nerdy,
waiting
I'll
on
ask
Danny here.
you,
Yeah,
what
what's
do you
up?
got going on today after this? You got any fun plans?
Actually, yes. My
Ooh,
girlfriend Semi, she's coming back from Oregon. She's been studying hard in law school, and we're gonna hang out. So I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome.
that's very awesome. Your girlfriend's studying law school and you're watching people play Minecraft. That is a
Oh,
W
okay.
pairing.
That's okay. That's honestly fair. That's honestly fair.
W pairing. And Danny will get the one cycle off. And I believe this will end the game, I think. Surely. Potentially. Beautiful.
And
Good
there
job,
we
Danny.
go. Paul with a 728 though. W Paul. Well played.
W Paul. I actually forgot Paul won this seed. I actually forgot Paul did that. That is that is huge for Paul believers. I think it's enough for him too. I think he will make it. I think he will make it to the top 10. So you hate me.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you completed the siege so fast that so much time has passed since you won that I forgot that you did it. I'm not saying that I
No.
didn't believe that you could do it.
Paul, I would like to point out that I did not. I did not forget that.
Okay.
I mentioned it. It was necessary. I'm sorry to throw my commentator under the bus, but
No, it's fine. You already are cheating
I
on
would
me with
never
Danny. It's fine. Like I get it. It's whatever. It's okay.
yeah.
Like it's fine. We'll see here pretty soon what the scoreboard is going to look like. I think it's going to be I don't know. I honestly, the person I'm most worried about is Skycrab. I think that's the one that I'm like most worried about because I like he was eighth, and it just depends on how the people played around him, and we're gonna see right now, Nerdy, that he is out by 1 point, by
No.
a single point, Nerdy,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
and Paul is still out
All out
too.
as well.
So what even changed? I think just Chris entered the picture.
Yep, I think that's right.
I
I
think
think that's
Chris
right.
entered the picture and replaced Skycrab basically.
Then Dougal taking first as well, so definitely it has shaked up the board a little bit, but yeah, it looks like your pick there moving on here. And
I'm feeling really good right now, to be honest. I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling good too. I did say Dougal was gonna.
Okay.
Well,
I
I
also
said
said the sun was gonna rise this morning. Like, let's be honest for a second.
No, I
Like,
mean,
let's.
I think Dougal is doing well because I predicted that gave him the confidence boost he
Uh huh.
needed in order to do well. So
Uh
I think
huh.
it's fair to credit me for Dougal's success in this event. That's
No,
my opinion.
I think that's valid. I understand that. I will like. I have. So what is it? I have 7, 8, 9. I have 7, 8, 9 were my picks. They're looking
Yep.
great. You
Yep.
have. You said Skycrab. Did you say Infume or were we just talking about Infume? I don't
I
remember.
said I said Skycrab, Dougal, and Steez were my three.
Oh, and Steez is out now. That's unfortunate. But it was close. Like
Okay.
got to this last little round. Like that was good.
Yep. Yep.
EDCR also like we haven't really mentioned like just squeaked in. Like literally just squeaked in.
Yep.
17 points to stay alive here and just eke in. And remember, now every seed is an elimination.
Yep.
Every seed from now on is an elimination. So after this seed, we're going into seed 8. We're going into seed 8.
Yep.
So going into seed 8, there's 10 players. When we leave, there's going to be 8. So that means, like looking at the scoreboard, there's 3 players that are like significantly farther behind everyone else. It's Chris, Aquacord, and EDCR. They're
Yep.
8 points behind Nahan right now. So those 3 really have to lock in if one of them doesn't want to be out. They really have to lock in. One of them will just survive, but it's going to be really, really hard. But again, like there's not there's not like a crazy gap between anyone. Like sometimes, like you said, like someone's like kind of already guaranteed a spot. Like they've already like made the top four. That's not the case right now. First and second are 98, 97, and then third is 92. Like it's all right around that range still.
Yep. No, 100%. I love seeing people like this has been a close MSS just like throughout the entire time. We don't have one player pulling away. Infume getting 16 points. I mean, I have to be honest though, embarrassing performance from Infume. Like, if we're being honest, like did not go with
I
the
agree.
did not go with the first or
Unbel
forfeit
He
mindset. And so
doesn't need the phase points. If I
yeah,
take a
yeah,
look right now at the phase points, let's take a
yeah,
gander. Points leaderboard. He is second. He
yeah,
has 105 points.
yeah, yeah. And just chooses to instead lose all of the aura, right? Lose
I
every
need
bit of
rank.
aura that he possibly could have had. And yeah.
No,
And
you
since
don't. You don't need rank 1. You literally don't need it.
well,
Yours is
no, you don't
second right
understand.
now.
No, sorry, this is the thing you don't understand, Way, is that Infume needs to have the first pick in his opponent so that he can throw
So
it
that
through
he
a
can
wheel and
spin a
randomly.
wheel, but he's
Yeah,
gonna spin a wheel and then
yeah,
remove half the people off the
yeah,
wheel that he doesn't want to
precisely.
play.
That's so that
Yeah.
he needs that opportunity to spin and have the
He needs
wheel
to
be
do
as large as possible. So
exactly.
that's the deal with Infume, and that's why he needs to stay in this. But unfortunately, yeah, loses the first or forfeit mindset, and I think that's worth. I mean, I don't know. I mean, should we ban him from the event? I mean, that's the real question.
I would think so. I'm also like this is maybe more personal. I'm not a fan of his chat color. I'm not a fan like it's like an ugly yellow. I think he could do a little bit better than that. I also don't associate Infume with anything gold related really at all. I
Okay,
associate Infume more with like blue.
he's
So
purple for
I
me.
kind of need he's
He's
purple for
purple.
you?
So I
He's
think he just
gold
doesn't even
for
have
me.
a color. I think he
How
just
does he
doesn't even
not
have
even
a
have
color.
a that's
Like he
actually
does, yeah, yeah.
embarrassing.
So I mean, I feel like that's even worse. You know what I mean? You're just
That's
like
actually
again
really
leaving it
embarrassing.
up to the wheel, so to speak.
He is leaving it up. He really likes the wheel. He really likes the wheel.
Yeah,
Tough day. If you can't tell, we're stalling right now. We're gonna get into the next game pretty soon. Pretty soon we'll get something going here. But I'm excited. I mean, like, do you want to change your predictions at all, Nerdy? Do you still think Dugal's gonna like
I'm
win this whole
staying with
thing and
Duke.
be in the
I'm
top
staying with
four?
Duke. No,
Great,
I'm
very
good with that
brave of
prediction.
you.
I know it's a very brave prediction. Feeling good about that pick. Let's see. Who do I think is going to be my top four? You know
Yeah.
what? I'll put Infume in there. I'll put
Wow.
Infume in there.
Very brave. Wow.
I'll put Infume
Okay.
in there. He's gonna. I think I'm gonna keep Ral, and I'm gonna
Okay.
keep Mungie. I'm realizing these are not very
I think
brave
that's
picks.
just
These are
your
not.
top four besides like NHB.
Well,
I think
no,
you
no.
just
I mean,
kicked NHB out of the top four.
yeah, yeah. Well, no, but I want to see NHB prove me wrong. That's what I really want. Like, this is my prediction, and I want to be proven wrong. You know what I mean?
Oliver, can you throw us back to the other scene? Is that possible? Can we look at this for a second while we're waiting? Like, can
Yeah,
we go back? Oh my god, we can. Okay. So what you did is
yeah.
you moved NHB down 2 slots. That's what you did.
And I moved. Yep, exactly. That's my
That's literally all
prediction.
you
But,
did.
but again, I want to be very clear. This is not what I want to have happen. It's my
Okay.
prediction.
Okay, so what
I
do you
would
want to have happen?
I would love NHB to keep Infume out of top four. I would love that. That would be great.
Whoa, whoa,
That would
okay.
be fantastic. It would be a that would be a great day if that ended up happening.
Okay. Here's
Um,
what I think is here's so I'm my top 4 prediction. I think I'm gonna keep my 3 that I said. I think Nahan, Chris, Awkward, they're gonna do something. They're gonna make it happen. And then I think Ral has played sneakily really good. We just haven't focused on Ral. I'm gonna put Ral in there.
yeah. No, Ral's
Dugal's
been really
dying.
good.
Dugal is gonna forget how to one cycle. It's fine. That's my prediction. I'm gonna get Ral and then the
Okay.
3 that I said before. What I want to happen is I want EDCR now that EDCR has made it to the top 10 to be like, okay, this was really cute of everyone else. Now I'm actually going to show up and get first in the next 3 seeds consecutively and make you all look stupid. That's what I
Yep.
want to see because I
Yep.
think that would be really funny.
Yep.
But anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like we said, I think this is probably the most stacked top 10 we've ever had. I mean, this is just like an
This is crazy. Yeah.
absurd list. Like there is no polar bear in Arlington, Texas. Everyone is rightfully here. This is crazy. This is an absolutely absurd list. So very excited to see what they do. And we're here. We did a W stall, Nerdy, and we're ready to see what happens here. We haven't seen a shipwreck seed yet. I just realized. Oh, is it this one?
Eh,
Taking a look. Mungie, where are you going? Oh,
yeah,
Mungie.
Muggy looking. He's a little bit off there. Oh no, he's going though. He's going. He's just a little. He's like a little bit off the path
Yeah, just
here,
a
but
tad.
overall, let's see what we've got in store for us. Ooh,
Ugh,
not
gross.
yeah, that's not ideal. Let's see what we got in this chest here.
Ugh.
That's not
Ugh.
ideal, to be honest with you. That's not
This is,
ideal.
this is an ugly seed, nerdy. I'm not digging this one. This is gross. Like 3 bread, 12 flesh or something, and then like what was that? Like
Yeah.
8 iron?
Eight
That's a tough
iron,
day.
8 iron, 3 bread, 22 flesh. It's not great, to be honest.
Sorry, someone in the chat, first time chat, Texas shaped island. I actually that is true. It is a Texas shaped island if you look at it from above. I really respect that. I like that.
No one's a polar bear though. No one's a polar bear. That's the
No one is
important
a polar
takeaway.
bear. Chris getting the first crafts off here. Mungie digging down. See everyone kind of doing their own thing. Curious if they're gonna
Uh,
recognize where that enter was because it does seem a little bit scary. Obviously, we can't see the kelp in the mode here, so maybe it's a little bit more obvious for them. Looks like a couple people figuring out want to go maybe to this right side, which is where they do need to go. So maybe they'll all figure it out. It'd be nice. Ideally, at this point, like I know I said before, like it's funny when some person's like a minute and a half behind. At this point, with these runners, let's have a nice fair game. And there is one person voting a complete opposite direction. Oh no,
okay.
there's
Well,
one
that's
person
not
voting
ideal.
a complete opposite direction. Who is it? Oh no, I can't even tell who it is. Who is that? Oh, it's Chris, I think.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a
Okay, there's
disaster.
something over here though. So you lose some time, but it's definitely not the end of the world. Nahan
Who's
as
this?
well.
Hey, where are we going? This is
Yeah,
my
we're a
picks.
bit behind,
Are bad.
unfortunately. 7 Ral though, first into the Nether. Very consistent day. Very good stuff from Ral overall.
Ra has looked like has flown under the radar of like
Yeah,
I think the most
I
consistent player along with Dugal in this today.
100%. I mean, I think Ral's having a great day, and we haven't really talked too much about him, but he's just consistently getting points on the board, consistently putting himself in that top 4 position, which, like we said, like there's no advantage really other than just style points to getting first place. Like all you need is top 4 at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So playing for consistency here, I think has worked out really well for Ral.
yeah, looking good. Dugal also looking great on this route here. Everyone's pretty much getting set up to start the treasure route. Interesting break spot for Dugal. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone break a gold block there. And maybe that's new. I've just legit never seen that. Maybe I don't know what just happened there. Maybe misplaced. I've never seen that. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
Seems like
interesting.
we're everything else is pretty normal though.
Dude,
Pretty solid.
looking good here.
And again, we'll see some
Uh,
Glodar probably here.
Now we've
It's
got
so funny with how they do their settings, how fast you can raise and lower your F3. It's actually crazy. Because when you don't have that like Java setting or whatever it is to be able to do that, it is so much slower. But Dukes just cranks up and down like crazy.
yeah. Yeah, I should. That is interesting that you can make that go so much faster.
It is.
Let's see
JVM
here.
argument, I believe.
What do we have now? Doog getting an extra straggler into his hole, and he has his direction at this point using the Glodar. And we will see shortly what we have in this chest. Okay, so not the best treasure in the world, but hopefully the trades, the piglins will lock in here and give us what we need. There is 24 obby. We've got 25 string. So not the best explosive situation, but hopefully these last few gold blocks will clutch up.
Yeah, it's gonna be close here. Obviously, pretty much whenever you're playing ranked, your last thing you want to be doing is going to bottom treasure if you really don't have to. So ideally, it looks like we're pretty good here. Dugal very low though. And remember, there's not a lot of food on the seed. Something that Dugal does though is I think Dugal is probably the most aggressive pearl thrower in ranked. Like Dugal will just throw pearls always as aggressively as he possibly can. I think it's a
And
really big characteristic of him.
I mean, look at that right onto the spawner. But again, I want to make sure we point out Raoul here as well,
Yeah,
right behind Duke. So again, just
a
playing
lot of people here.
consistently. Yeah, I mean, lots of players doing well here. These are these are our top 4, if I could speak here. We've got very strong stuff. Not the best explosive situation as we mentioned before. So lots of digging out from the spawner that we've got going on.
Low explosives. A lot of players deciding not to blaze bed. Raul does, however. So I'm
Ooh,
curious what the explosive situation
interesting.
is because I didn't exactly catch it.
I mean, I thought it was like 3 beds or something, like maybe 4. I didn't see many anchors, but it's not great. It's not great whatsoever. So that could be a bit of a risky play from Raul. We'll have to see if it works out.
Do something.
2
Rates are a little bit slow
rods.
as well. Only 2 rods, yeah. Pretty slow here. Everyone else not deciding to blaze bed, but it is going to give Raul the advantage for now on the spawns, which could be a big bonus. And maybe that's something that Raul is weighing right now.
And
Clean
Dougal
measurement.
clearing out even more of these nether brick fences. There's a 4 spawn for Doog, so it pays off indeed to mine out all of that stuff. And we'll have to see if these rods rates are not great, though. Only on 3 rods as of right now for Doog. So I think pretty low explosives once again. But we'll have to see exactly. So yeah, 14 string and 2 beds crafted. So I didn't see how many anchors that was, but definitely not a great situation explosive wise.
No, it's not. We're seeing Raul still, even with the blaze bed, still waiting here. And yeah, it looks like Raul has 3 bed, 2 anchor.
Oh
So Raul
wow.
does
So
have enough.
somehow, yeah, I don't know how Raul has that extra bed. I mean, maybe just waited a little longer, maybe got a straight trade over Duke. I'm not exactly sure, but we also, yeah,
Very
2
interesting.
anchors there for Duke as well. So yeah, somehow Raul has had more string than Duke.
And the crossbow tech from Raul as well. I really like seeing that. These rates are abysmal, though. Like, absolutely crazy how these rates are still not working out for Raul. And Raul's still waiting.
Yeah, it looks like
Needs
Duke
one more.
getting a pearl hangout, but still needs more rods as well. I think just needs 1 more rod. Or no, 2 more rods. Wow, yeah,
Raul
these
is out
rates
now,
are just
though.
so bad.
Yeah, I think we got to like 20 where it just becomes automatic and ranked. But Raul missing the pearl all the way up, has to block clutch, very low health.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, but that blaze bed really paid off actually. If you look at this, I mean, Duke still needs 2 rods, and I think was in the spawner a little bit early. So a very good example of the utility of that blaze bed paying off. And there we go. Finally, now for Duke, has to wait a little bit longer overall compared to Ral, but is right behind. And we see Ral is building on coordinates here while Doog falls in lava. I'm not sure if this is where he meant to go.
This is
Or if
a
that
really ugly spot for Dugal now. He's going to lose a lot of
Yeah,
time to this.
yeah.
This is just an unlucky pearl. Look at this. Look at this spot
Yeah,
in the
that's brutal.
terrain.
And we'll have to see
Tough
Ral now
day.
first into the stronghold. This could be really good
And there's the
in
portal
that
room.
4th place position. Could maybe secure 2nd, 3rd, or even 1st place.
Raul actually does only have 2 beds, Nerdy, not 3.
Wow. Wow.
So,
Okay, okay.
forced all of this basically to play for perch.
Interesting. Okay, okay.
I actually really find this interesting. No one plays like this.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is a
such
really
a
interesting
rare play
call.
style.
And we'll have to see it. I mean, in this situation, honestly, it could end up mattering. I don't know. We'll have to see if these players can hit the 0. Obviously, that's a huge time save, but um,
Raul basically gambling the 0 is going to be hard and not worth it to go for 3 bed 2 anchor. That was
yeah.
basically Raul's gamble.
And but it was nice, and he did save a lot of time, right? I mean, those rates were abysmal. He saved so much time over Doog,
Yeah.
for example, with that play. So it's definitely not like it was for nothing. Like, he definitely got something out of it. The question is just like, how is this
Dugal
perch going
dead
to
to
go?
Spider?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at
Oh,
all.
no. Oh, no. And I don't think anyone's going for 0 here, Nerdy. No
That
one's going
could
for 0. Wait, maybe Silver's going for a really late pearl here. Trying to get the side setup, pushing it. Is going to go for the 3+2 side setup. This is a really hard 0 for Silver here. Good first 2 beds.
Okay, let's see.
It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. Goes for the double.
Oh,
Doesn't
he doesn't
kill.
get it.
But maybe
No.
can chase down here. But it's going to be
Let's see if he can get
so
it. Can he get
hard.
it? I think he
And
got
he
it. He
does.
does. Wow. Great stuff
What a
from
play from
Silver.
Silver.
Incredible stuff. Misses that first shot, but it doesn't matter. He clutches up with the next two and is able to kill the dragon
And
there.
Mungie on
Really
half
good
a
stuff.
heart doesn't get hit by the dragon. That was so close on Mungie's screen. Ral having to wait for the perch here is a
Yeah,
doozy.
unfortunate.
Aquacord,
An aqua cord.
gravel.
Uh,
Oh, this is so scary now, and he's gonna have to dip. Probably gonna get hit by the dragon here. Just barely not, but still in a really big danger zone. Has to drop off with the boat, and Aquacord is not looking to be in a great spot here. But Nerdy, we also haven't seen EDCR or Chris, the other two people on the bubble, as
yep.
Ral is
Yep.
still waiting for a purge.
No, very interesting stuff there.
EDCR
And
gets
this
his
is
purge,
really going to
actually.
shake things up. There's the perch. Let's see if he can make it happen here. There's our first explosive. There's our
He
second.
does
Not
no damage. And
This is not good damage. What
he's
the?
not even gonna kill.
Oh
He's
my god,
not
he
even gonna
messed up the one
kill.
cycle. Oh my god,
Oh my
EDCR.
god.
Is he going to be able to do a chase down? It's going to be interesting. I don't know. It's going to be really tight.
That's a
I
lot of
don't think
health for a
so.
chase down from the ground.
Finally, Ral gets the perch. And let's see if he can make this work with the 4 explosives. He
Ral's good.
can. Wow, wow, wow. Very interesting stuff there. EDCR just not getting the damage he needed on that dragon. Lots of mess
And
ups
Chris
this
is
seed.
dead. Chris,
Lots of mistakes.
EDCR, and Aquacord, I think, all died, Nerdy.
Wow.
So the bottom three just died. So I think who is above all of them? We haven't seen Nahan either. Infume it died as well?
What?
NHB has his one cycle.
Like just a tough seed for a lot of these runners.
Is this going to be enough? EDCR got a pretty quick perch after. I think EDCR is going to be able to kill the dragon, but it's too far away. So has to stand on the boat. That's actually crazy tech. I really like that from EDCR. And he's going to complete. Nahan waiting for his perch. I mean, this is
4
just...
completions with 2 minutes left is crazy, though. That's crazy.
And Aquacord's forfeiting. And Aquacord just forfeit. So I think, Nerdy, that means Chris and Aquacord will be our people leaving today.
That sounds right. That sounds right. Because EDCR in last place with 76 points should get enough to overtake Aquacord with 76, Chris with 78. So yeah. It looks like Chris and Aquacord should get eliminated here. It's gonna be interesting to see the top half, though. Dugile, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with him.
I forgot Dugile died.
Yeah,
Oh my
Dugile
gosh.
died. So it's like I said, it's gonna just shake things up a lot. I think.
Oh, he just finished the seed. He got 6. There we go.
Okay, so Duke definitely, that's good points. That's good points for Duke. But the question is like Silver on 87 points is gonna get a bunch of points there. That seed, that's gonna be really good for him. I think Silver. I think
Silver, I think, is
Raul
going to be
might
looking
be in
really
first.
good.
I
Yeah.
think Raul's gonna be in first with. Wait, what place did Raul get?
I think Raul got second. I think Raul
Okay,
got
so if
second.
Raul got second, I think Raul is gonna
Raul,
be.
Raul got third? I don't know, something like that. Raul got third. Mungie got second.
If Raul got third? Oh, if Mungie got second.
Yeah,
If Mungie gets okay, Mungie's gonna be in first. I think Silver second, and then Raul third. I think something like that. But honestly, we'll have to see. We'll have to just see. A lot of mental math to track here. Hard to remember everything. So
it is pretty crazy. Mungie's looking really good. And we haven't really focused a lot on Mungie. He hasn't been on our screen too much today. Just kind of similar thing to Raul and Silver and Duke to that extent. Like just kind of casually getting like 10th every seed and doing a really good job of it. And of course, Infume gets like the insta perch here because of course he would. Good job on these first 2 anchors. That's 3+1 height. Doesn't go for it. It'll finish the seed.
Of course, this time he's going to forfeit. He didn't get first, so we'd expect Infume to forfeit here.
Yes, if he had any morals.
We'd expect Infume to forfeit here, and he doesn't.
Nope.
So, Infume, unfortunately, once again, proving that he does not
He
live
really
by his
needed
own
that
words.
sub 15. He really needed that sub 15 for the mental. Like, it really helps him out. Tough day. But, I mean, the points are going to be pretty shaken up here. We are going to get them momentarily, so don't worry about that. But, I mean, that's got to be, like, is that, like, an ego check, you think, Nerdy? Like, if you're, like, any of those runners, it's like, yeah, like, I made top 10. I'm awesome. And then, like, half of you die. It's like, anything can really happen in this. Like, it's kind of crazy, no?
Yeah, that was a wild seed. I mean, that seed just, I guess just, it was kind of like, we called it off the rip, just kind of low food, lots of like low explosive, kind of a hard 0. a
Yeah,
very hard 0. And so I think that like all those variables together combined with the fact that all these runners are pushing themselves to go as fast as they can, right? Like it ends up
and
being
it is Chris
quite
Nakacord.
interesting as we see,
Oh, wow.
as we said,
30
Mungie first, Silver second, Duke
there's
third.
starting to be a gap.
There's starting to
There
be a
is
gap
starting to
indeed.
be a gap. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Bungie in first by 8 as well is pretty solid. But yeah, that drop off from Ral to Nahan, it's not insurmountable, but if you're Infume, Nahan, or EDCR, like you need to win. Like you need
Yep.
to. You need to win these next couple seeds to get in that spot. But as it
I'm
stands right
hoping
now, it's looking good for the top 4 here. Top 5.
Curry. All right, here's the deal. All right.
Okay.
I see NHB and Rowell in very similar places. Okay, I don't know if it's
Yeah, they are
mathematically
tied.
possible, but it might be really hard for them to tie. I'm thinking about it, but I want to see a tie. Imagine how mad Feinberg would be, Curry, if he doesn't commentate one MSS slash LCQ, and that
And
one is
gets
when
a
we
sudden
finally get the
death.
tiebreaker. Imagine
It'd be
just how
crazy.
mad Feinberg would be. I am really. That's what I'm
What
hoping
was the
for. I'm
one
hoping
time
for
we
that.
had it? It was like season 2, I think we had one for like LCQers. I don't know what. There was one we had before. And I remember it was like a 5-person sudden death or something. Those who know, I don't remember. But yeah, a 1v1 sudden death would be crazy, Aura. That would be hype. I'd love to see that. Um,
That would be so hype.
okay, so of the
Um,
bottom 3 here, Nahan, Infume,
yep.
EDCR, who do you think has the best chance of like coming out of this? Probably Infume, right?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, like, if Infume dies, he's done. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that
Yeah.
chance. I, I mean, probably Infume has the best chance of coming out, but he is losing to Nahan, and Nahan's a really respectable opponent. So I don't know. I think EDCR is definitely in the worst position. Does need to do really well this next seed. Even with those 14 points, still in last place, 5 points behind Infume. So that's quite nerve wracking. But I mean, yeah, that top 5 is really where the eyes are at right now,
Yeah.
to see who comes out of this. Like, this next seed is gonna mean a lot for that
Yeah, but
discussion.
also remember, Chris and Aquacord, even though they're eliminated, they aren't leaving with nothing. They get 5
True.
phase points each.
That is true.
That's solid. That'll take Aquacord from 66 to 71, which would actually move him from ninth to 6th right now.
Ooh,
But above him
nice.
is Nahan and Ral, so that will get amended. But he'll get some nice phase points. And then Chris right now is 70th, so he'll go from 7 points to 12, which brings him from 70th to 50th. That's still
Wow.
pretty solid, no?
Yeah, no, that's a great I mean, great performance overall from Chris. Getting into the top 10 is
Isn't
not
it
easy
10?
whatsoever.
Did they
So,
get 10? I think it's 5, 10, then 15, then 20.
it's 5. I think it's 5. I thought it was 5.
I
I
think
had written
Oliver
down
told us
5.
5. Oliver hasn't corrected anything that I'm saying as well, so I'm going to assume that you guys are wrong. I'm going to assume that we're correct because we're so
Boom.
smart. So, oh, yeah, I think it's 5. I think it's changed potentially. I don't know. We're just the messengers. We're just the stupid commentators. It's chill. The wiki might be lying.
Here
We're going into a
we
seed.
go, though. All right, next seed. I believe this is a buried treasure for these runners.
Okay, Oliver just said that he's a chopped chungus, so it is 10. So it's actually even more. It is 10, 15, 20, 25. Oliver apparently
Hmm.
didn't say that, but he basically did, so it's fine. It
I
is
will
very
vouch that he
treasure.
did say that. I will vouch that he did say that.
Thank you, Nerdy. Thank
Um,
you. I appreciate that. Thank you. We will see here. Very treasure seed. A lot of magma ravines on this one, Nerdy. A lot of magma ravines. This should be pretty straightforward for these runners.
and I'm just looking at the diamond count. I see Infume crafted a iron sword despite having 2 diamonds. So that's an interesting call there from Infume. Not sure about that one, but it's okay.
Maybe it's you play for the diamond in the ravine that all ranked runners definitely get. They definitely get
True.
that. They definitely
True.
mine that
That's
for
a good
sure.
point.
We'll
That's a
see.
good point, but we will
This is a
see. I mean,
very straightforward overworld. Okay,
very
they're already
straightforward
out.
overworld. Yep. Very good pace so far from these runners. There is a slight deviation between these. You see some people going over towards the left there, some people going towards the right. Um, We'll have to see if that ends up mattering. Probably not, though, by very many seconds. Infume, the first to get hot stuff, and also the first to enter the nether there.
This is a fast enter, 130. And Infame is off to the races. No one really even
Yeah, look at
knows him.
that.
There we go. There's NHB.
Strong start from Infume, I can't lie.
Looking really good. Now, what's this Bastion going to be? Do we see it? Here it is. It's a stables. We're entering from the triple. This is kind of awkward because we don't really exactly know where we are just yet. Maybe I'm looking at Raoul's screen. Maybe got a little bit more info depending on the terrain. But from our first view of where Infume is coming in, the information is a little bit all over the place, but very ahead here. And remember, kind of needs these points right now to stay alive. Like, really needs to get first here. People we really want to keep an eye on is Infume, Nahan, and EDCR, as they are the bottom ones on that bubble to get eliminated. And Infume didn't check, Nerdy, if he was in middle or not. So
Yeah, that's
gets
unfortunate.
punished hard here and has to drop in, loses a lot of time, still in the lead. But
Definitely
that's
loses some
unlucky.
time. Yeah, loses some HP as well from that. Which, on these seeds, he's only got one salmon left. I'm not sure how much cod he has, but it's definitely some time loss and some food loss, and that's not what you like to see early on. So four more cod after this salmon, but yeah, like you said, Curry, that's time loss and losing a little bit of that lead, that strong lead that he had entering this nether.
Yeah, absolutely. Nahan just now dead. Just now dead, Nerdy.
Wow.
Just
Yeah, I
now
think that
dead.
was the commentator's curse there, unfortunately. That is unfortunate.
Oh my. And that's like, I mean, basically say goodbye to Nahan at that point, unless the zero again is pretty tough. Like
Yeah,
that's a
I
tough
mean,
one.
as long as Infume and EDCR complete the seed, that's going to be pretty hard to come back from.
Yeah.
Now, Infume finally does craft his second sword of the match. So, I don't know. Maybe just wants some. Maybe he'll like offhand and like dual wield two swords. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I respect it. You never know. But haven't seen exactly where we're going yet. Looking, maybe Infume saw the fortress earlier, pearling out immediately. Has some very high terrain that we're going to. And I don't remember. Oh,
Ooh,
rough
wow!
pearl.
What a pearl. That was brutal
Low
for
food
Infume,
again, like,
unfortunately.
these pearls are gonna really start to add up, Nerdy, like, kinda I don't even know how much salmon we have exactly, but we're down to 2 cod, and we're not eating right now, so I'm assuming the food situation is not great.
And I would love to pull up EDCR if we can. Of course, EDCR and Infume are sort of battling it out to see who will move on here. I mean, assuming that Nahan gets eliminated, is really between those two.
And he's in the
EDCR.
bastion still.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. Because yeah, I was gonna say EDCR needs to make up 5 points over Infume. So the fact that Infume's in the lead here is really bad for EDCR.
Yeah.
Because yeah, 7 routes should be totally safe. So it's really just between these two. But I mean, Infume is a little bit low on HP. This could, of course, well, of course, the blazes don't spawn him as I say that, and he's okay. But in either case, Infume looking good to move on to this next round, but it's definitely not secure yet.
I am, like, really trying to figure out what happened to EDCR because I don't think he died. I mean, maybe he just had a tough time finding, like, the enter or something, just now
Yep.
leaving. So,
Yeah, I mean,
really unfortunate for
sure.
EDCR here. But everyone else is looking really good on our screen. Everyone's at the spawner, ready to go. Monkey getting pushed by an Enderman. Right. That's a unique interaction. And if he was blinded.
Infume getting the measurements out here. And there we go. There we have it. Ooh, might have to remeasure
476.
though. It was only 91%, so just gonna go for a remeasure here. Getting 476 at 100% now. Is gonna pick up both eyes, but a little bit of time lost there for Infume. We'll have
Yeah,
to
but no one
see.
else is even blinded yet. Wow, just
Yeah,
now blinding. I mean, Monkey hasn't even Blaze betted, but it isn't blaze betting and also has legit 12 gold pickaxes in his inventory before blaze betting. I'm really confused on whatever happened with Monkey Screen. Is pre-crafted. Just decided to do things a little bit differently. But Infume low HP here as well. Has to be careful on the dig down. But is ahead by miles on everyone else on this seed, Nerdy. Like, this is a crazy performance from Infume.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Infume's kind of trying to shut me up. I think we've been doing a lot of hate and curry on Infume
We
today, and I
have.
think Infume is kind of trying to keep us quiet. I think that's his goal.
But
Um,
he can't, like, if he gets first here, he can't say first or forfeit. Like, he can't. He's
yeah,
lost the
you.
privilege to
I
say that.
feel like he's going to. I feel like he's going
I
to
think
just
he's
to
going to
to
as well.
troll us. Um, but we'll have to see. There is the portal room there for Infume going to now craft 5 beds, 3 anchors, and a bow.
Really clean inventory as well.
Can Infume close out the seed? And he is the first to enter the end
Rao caught up a
here.
lot of time here.
Yeah, and
Has to be
this is also
careful.
important because remember, Ral tied for 5th. So Ral's placement, very important. NHB is another person to keep an eye on who is tied for 5th as well. We'll have to
Pretty
see if Infume
standard
can close out the
0
seed.
here. 2 plus
Yeah, I
2
mean,
potential.
8 explosives.
Oh, it messed it us
Oh,
up. It might be low, Nerdy. This might be a little scary. Oh, it is
no,
gonna be
he's okay.
okay.
He's
Very
A-okay.
nicely done.
He's here on half a heart while measuring his eye. Ral here getting off.
I trolled first. Wait, who beat Infume?
Oh,
Silver!
silver! Wow!
Silver with the first place, locking in. Playing really
Silver. I'm
well.
not sure what happened exactly. Wait, was he first into the end? I think he was second into the end. I think just the rotations or something. Silver was able to catch up some time. Probably very close. In either
Very nice.
case, good
Ral also hitting the
stuff.
0. Another solid, like, 3rd place. Very solid for Ral.
So
And everyone else is
silver,
having some times here.
let's see. I think silver it's going to be close, but silver should be near the top if not at the top. I think we're definitely going to keep Infume in. So Nahan and EDCR are basically confirmed out at this point.
Nahan and
They just are.
EDCR are out.
Um,
Yep.
I think the question's gonna be, I wonder how NHB's been doing. I think that's someone that we should maybe pull up here. Maybe we can
Oh, that's
replace
right.
EDCR. That's
NHB
gonna
just got
be
4th. They just got
important.
4th.
Oh wow. Wait,
So that's big.
but was behind. I think might should overtake Doog here actually. So I think Doog is gonna be towards the no. I don't even know, man. It's gonna be interesting because
Bungie
Infume is
5th is
24,
big. Oh my
120.
goodness. That was crazy damage from Dugal. Oh my, that 0 was incredible. Dugal is really good at, like, bowing instantly after the first rotation. Like, really being so aware of the Dragon's Height, understanding, like, how much knockback his beds did. Really impressive from Dugal there.
I think Doog. I think Silver is gonna be first here. I think.
That's impressive.
I think if I'm not mistaken, we'll have to see. But yeah,
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Silver didn't make playoffs last season, right? Oh no, Silver did, but lost to Skycrab. Sorry, that's right. Silver did, but lost to Skycrab. So getting these points here, I mean, gotta be feeling good if you're Silver, making it this far so far.
and
Wait,
EDCR
how
are
is
gonna
Nahan
bring up
zeroing?
some
Wait,
points.
what? Wait,
What?
Nahan's task. I don't think it matters, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know what happened to ECR this run. Honestly, I haven't been keeping tabs too much on that. But ECR just lost a lot of time, like you said, Curry. Oh,
Oh,
unfortunate.
that is tragic. That is tragic for Nahan fans like myself. Oh, and
Ooh.
EDCR almost did the exact same thing. Wow, that was
But
scary.
is okay. Able to eat some bread, roll in, and I think we are now just waiting on
Well, we're gonna go for a
Nahan.
nice little boat. We're gonna go through the seed one more time. Take a peek. It's good. Oh, tough time breaking the boat. Oh, now we're hanging out.
So let's see here. So Infume got first, or no, Infume got second.
If we got
So
second, because Silver got
Infume
first. Correct.
should be on like I mean, I just don't know the exact point distributions here, but I think Infium should be at around 115 points. Um, what place did NHB get? Do you remember?
NHB got
Let's see.
fourth.
Fourth, and Mungie got fifth. This is going to be really interesting to see how this shakes things up because
It's gonna be
it's
a little bit awkward. I think everyone's gonna be right around that same pool except for maybe Infu. I mean, Infu might have caught up. Infu might have caught up. I think Silver's gonna
um
be looking really good here. I think Silver's gonna be looking really good. I think that's the main thing.
Silver. I think should be in first. Yep. Uh, yeah. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. But yeah, I think Infium's going to be in last. Um, so we'll have to see, but it might be tough for him to squeak into top four.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be. I mean, maybe. I mean, you win the last seed, the point distribution is gonna be pretty skewed. You have a chance. You just gotta give yourself a chance at this point.
Yeah, and
Man,
obviously, like
almost
if
back.
one person doesn't complete a seed or something like that can absolutely impact the points overall here. We see Nahan
This
now
is fun.
having to dig all the way down here. So did Nahan kill the dragon?
And did kill the dragon, which is
Oh, okay,
W.
okay, nice.
So we're chilling.
So definitely should be able to close out the seed soon. Doesn't have to worry about killing the dragon anymore, which is huge. And not going to be moving on to the next round, but a very, very strong performance from Nahan regardless. Overall today, getting top 8 is very impressive stuff.
Oh,
Oh, bit of a Ludwig moment here.
I think we're good
No, I
because we
think
should
we're
be able to
good.
place. We should be able to place the boat here, or we can make the jump. That's chilled as well.
Oh
W.
my goodness. I thought he was going to miss that jump. Good stuff from Nahan. Beautiful.
W. Very nice.
And can close out this sub 14. Unfortunately, the death did add a lot of time
Whoa!
there. Gonna look
Oh,
at an
look at that,
Enderman,
Enderman. Oh no! I
and
respect
there's an
it.
815. From Silver, the 815 closes out
Very nice.
RC9. Very nice.
Very nicely done. And now we only have one seed left, nerdy.
One more. One more to
One more
go.
seed left to find out who is winning the midseason showdown. But remember, everyone at this point is getting some points. So whoever gets knocked out here is still getting
Yeah.
15 points. We have
Yeah.
confirmed. We confirmed
Beautiful.
15 points. So we could redo the math that I did last time. So Chris is actually going to get bumped from 7 to 17, which moves him from
Ooh.
70th to 42nd,
Nice.
which is
Very
pretty
nice.
good. And then, yes, Nahan and EDCR are out. And it's Infume and Dugile still on the back foot here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still on the
No.
back foot.
Yeah. Just Infume does get 21 points, but it is interesting losing that. I think the end split, right, to Silver actually did end up mattering. It would have been tied with Duke if he
Yeah.
got those, but is instead just 3 points behind in sixth place, and Duke 6 points behind NHB in fourth place. So very interesting to see. I mean, again, everyone is in contention here, which is good.
So,
Um,
wow.
we'll have to see though.
So here's the thing that I'm noticing. NHB, everyone at this point is in the top 12. Like Ral is 7th. Silver is actually not in the top 12 right now, I think. Wait, where is Silver? Silver is out of the top 12. Silver is 18th. But then Mungie is 11th, and then Dugile is 4th, and Infamous 2nd will be first after all said and done today. NHB, nerdy,
Yeah.
is all the way down at 34th with 22 points. So NHB is really going to enjoy whatever points he gets out of this. Guaranteed 20 at this point, but can't even get 25. Nan and EDCR, two high level people. EDCR will go from 107 to 122, and
Very
Nahan will
nice.
go from 68 to 83. But I don't know exactly how much that's going to actually move his placement because Ral is tied with him right now, and Ral is going to jump him. And then Dugal will also be getting some points. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but I think Nahan will move up a couple spots. I think.
Okay, so we have 6 players left, Curry. So is it 24 points and then 20 points and then
Yes, I
16
believe
points,
so.
etc.?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. I'm just gonna like write that down just so
I
that that
believe that's
way
how it works.
um because yeah, this is very interesting. We'll have to see how this shakes things up. So Infume needs to gap both Dougal and NHB by 8 points. So he needs to beat NHB um, by 2 places. But we could have a tie in theory. This is a tie. There's a tie
There's a
possibility
tie with
here.
Infume and NHB and
Infume and
Dugal and
NHB.
Ral.
Dougal and Ral. Yep, true. So there
That's the
is there
tie.
is there is a real distinct tie possibility here that we could end up having, and that would be
Mungie and
awesome.
Silver can like do a let's play, and as long as they still beat the seed in 15 minutes,
Yep.
like they're guaranteed top four, I think.
But the
So
important thing about those two is that they could be spoilers, right? So they could place in between Dougal and Infume, or sorry, excuse me, NHB and Infume, or something like that, right?
yeah, exactly.
Um. So, anyways, the point is, really, anyone can win this. This is not one of those situations where we just know for certain, oh, this person's going to get eliminated. Really, Infume is absolutely in contention to win this still if he gets 2 places above NHB and just
Yeah, because
one
remember
place
when we
above
say win,
Dougal.
it just means top four. That's all you have to do.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
top four.
Yeah,
That's
there's
very
no
doable.
advantage to being silver here right now, other than just the fact that you're more likely to get
You have
top four.
way more aura as
Yeah,
well. Like you have the
true.
aura.
That is
You have the
true. No,
aura
the
check.
aura is important. The aura is important. That's a good point.
Yeah. It's also like got to be good for the mental too. Like I know. Like if you're silver, you gotta be like, yeah, I got knocked out last season, but guess what? That was a fluke, and now I got first in mid-season showdown. Like I deserve to get first in, and that's gotta feel good. Like there's storylines for all that with all these different people, which is exciting. And look at that, we're hopping into the last seed right now. Holy
Boom.
smokes!
Let's
What are we
do
getting?
this. For our final see, we have a desert temple. Okay.
And there they go.
So we'll get a little dust devil here, potentially.
Yeah, a very little one at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Be like the tumbleweeds running by. Look at this W production. W camera work. This is aura. Digging this.
Um,
Diamonds. That's
Dougal,
exciting.
the first to get all three. Is that a sign, Curry? That Dougal is saying, you know what? I'm not gonna get fifth. I'm getting
Hey, but
top
look,
four.
NHB is the first one up. NHB is the first one
Ooh,
up.
fair, fair, fair.
How many
You can
diamonds?
see 3
3.
diamonds, so I think that's enough for iron tools as well, unless I did my mental math wrong. I thought that was 7 plus. Well, I don't know. Let's just find out. Yeah, 8 plus. Okay, so we get our
Get the
iron
whole
tools.
shebang.
It's always good to not have to make cobble tools. Those are always kind of annoying, you know. Infume using this little gravel patch out over here. Looks like other runners using it as well. Some runners here to the right. I believe that's
Oh, where's
NHB to the right.
NHB going?
Yeah, maybe killing
Whoa.
some animals or something. I'm not entirely
They're
sure.
really going.
Looks like monkey maybe as well going out there. Really, these runners are surprisingly spread out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that gravel patch seemed pretty obvious. It looks like, is that Ral entering first or is that Infume on that lava pool?
Think that might be Infume, but I'm
Gonna be
looking at
Infume. Yeah, getting
Infume,
hot
and
stuff.
Infume did mess up his portal I just saw, so unfortunate stuff
Oh,
there for him. We'll have to
it's
see if it
hard.
ends up mattering though. Is he still the first in? It looks like he is. So that is impressive stuff from Infume overall. He
There's
does
a
mess up the
bridge.
portal, but that's okay. Got a bridge bastion here. Do we have our fortress in sight? We do there, at least in the spectator cam. Hopefully the runners see that.
I
They
think they'll
should.
probably see that. Like Infume probably wides here or something, and they probably see it. W boat clutch from Dugile. Look at them all like single file line, all going this way. Actually looks really funny. I like that a lot. It's good.
And you have a left side triple at least, so should
Oh,
probably
NHB
see
in a little bit of trouble
DK around.
here. Should be okay, but took a bit more damage than he probably wanted to.
And there we go. DK coming out here from Infume. And we see Doog just a little bit behind. Infume just with a really clean overall. I mean, except for
Yeah.
like I think honestly, like the fact that he messed up the portal a little bit, lost a few seconds there, and still was the first
Oh my
into
gosh, how many pigs?
the Nether is just a sign. I mean, Infume's very good at those desert temples.
Yeah. That's what made his name really on ranked in the beginning. How he played Desert Temple Seeds. Really, really talented player on all seed types, but I think he's very fond of the Desert Temple. And I mean, this Bastion, this whole seed in general, is going to be really, really, really quick.
We'll say 11 obby. We have not gotten our 5 obby chests, so Infume should know that there's another chest if he needs it with obby. Did he gets a pearl hangout there towards the fortress? So did indeed see it. Now we see Duke actually looking like he's just going to go straight for that other side. It's an interesting difference in the way these runners play the Bastion. Now Infume just waiting on trades. So not even
Pearl with a
checking the
nice
other side
pearl
at all.
hang.
And there we go. Does get the trade. It's the pearl
Bad
hangout.
pearl though. I don't know if I. Oh
Yeah.
wow, actually able to get onto this fort leg actually quite nicely. Able to handle that really well.
And this is
Could be
big.
in a
If
really good spot.
Infume
He
wins
needs
this
this.
seed,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Is he in control of his own destiny,
Well,
to be
no,
able to
because if he gets first and
Mhm.
Doog gets second, they might get weird then. But like Doog is still ahead. No, he is ahead of that. So NHB I think is who we need to keep an eye on. But it looks like NHB is digging in a wall here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Um, like if Doog gets or if NHB is right behind, that would be bad
Yeah, could be
for Infume.
scary. A lot of people starting to get to the fort, and he should be a little bit behind here, everyone else. Tugal just getting a blaze, TNTing. Ral having actually quite a bit of strays here, but deciding to pivot back to the spawner. I think it's smart. And Infume already pre-crafting. Only 9 arrows, though, so things cannot go awry in the nether, or in the end, or else things are going to get a little ugly pretty quickly.
Infume is locking in this seed. Very good stuff from him overall from Ocean Monument. And gets that eye measurement out. 1288. Gonna go down here. Has to deal with some
Kind of
guardians
weird.
almost. That is
We'll be good.
funky. But he is a-okay. And it's good that he actually threw the pearl up there. It would have been kind of annoying to have to like deal with those guys more. But saving the time with the pearl also saves some potential damage he could have taken from the guardian. So now looking good here. Just needs one more rod.
Yeah.
And he is out. He's good to go. Oh, wow. Wither Skeleton. I
Little
thought that Wither
scary.
Skeleton was going to hit
Really
him.
good terrain. Like, just fort navigation there to get around those guys. And should be
Looks like
able to go for a hunger reset, probably. I know he still has the golden apple, but, I mean, 2 hearts,
it's
it's not
just going
gonna
to
be
save
enough.
that.
Surprised he's not eating it, to be honest. Like, can just be a little bit scary at this point, unless he really thinks he can. I mean, maybe you hunger reset and then save it in case it's a crazy 0, but definitely
Oh,
risky
Hoglin
with
though.
the Hoglin
Hoglin.
right there.
And he places an anchor.
Genius. Genius play.
Oh my goodness. So
Scares the
minus
Hoglin
10
away.
seconds right
It is minus 10
there.
seconds, though. But
Yeah,
it's minus
lucky
10
that he has that
seconds
fade.
versus yeah, it's minus 10 seconds versus potentially dying. So, I like
I'm
it.
shocked he didn't eat the gapple in that
I'm pretty
situation.
shocked as well. Like, we're still on 2 hearts. Like, I understand, like, we're playing really aggressively, but that's pretty strong, I feel like. That's even pretty strong for the situation.
And still only on 2 hearts. Infume death would be really bad. That would be really bad here. But Infume has the chance to potentially, despite all those zeros he's gotten today from not showing up in one of the seeds for some reason to
Yeah.
dying in some other seeds, Infume's had a very interesting day, and this is potentially his chance to win and make that top 4.
Ral is also right here, though, entering nearly the same time.
Okay,
Made up a
okay.
lot
This
of
is
time
going to
on
be
Infume here.
important. The difference between them, again, is going to matter for the points potentially, especially if Doog. Oh man, this is going to be so interesting. I think if Infume hits this, he might just be secure.
It's a hard 0. Back universal side setup at 90, and our food is rotten flesh. We do have a lot of explosives, though.
First bed.
But
He
it's
does have a gap. He
scary.
has a gap. And it
And
flies.
it flies!
It flies.
Second bed! It flew, I think, second
No.
or third bed for Ral as well.
Oh no, a disaster there for Infume. That's fascinating. Will Doog be able to hit the 0, because if Dugan now hits the 0, then I think that means that, oh wow, and Infume's Bedrock got fireballed by
Fireball,
the
yeah.
dragon. So that is really bad for Infume if he gets a perch very soon.
Wait,
Additionally,
Scouts are saying Silver hit a 0, and Dougal's dead!
oh, Dougal's dead. That's brutal.
Dougal's
Okay,
dead with a
so
forfeit!
Dougal is done, unfortunately, for today.
And Silver
That
gets
is
first.
that is unfortunate. So apparently Silver gets first. So Silver just fully secures, very easily secures first place. And so the question is now between Infume and NHB. If NHB hits this 0, then Infume is eliminated. But if NHB doesn't, so it all comes down to this. Let's see. It flies. No, it
It
doesn't fly. If
flies!
it did fly,
So,
wow.
why didn't it fly for Silver? I wonder if he went to 91 on Universal Side Setup, which is really aggressive. But, or maybe went to 95, I'm not sure. 95 on that would have been absurd. He went to 95. That's crazy.
Insane stuff. Insane stuff from Silver. Very well played throughout the entirety of today. Securing that first. That's a big confidence boost. That's a
Wow,
big.
second. And NHB, I guess, did NHB not complete? NHB died.
Oh no, what?
NHB died. So Infume's getting the perch, and it's down to Mungie, really. So Dougal's dead and forfeited. Infume
And
is
yeah,
killing the dragon, and then it's just Mungie and NHB left. I have no idea what's going to happen here.
so
I think Duke is
NHB,
out.
yeah, Duke is out. I think the question is between those two. Let's see. If Monkey is 7 points ahead of NHB. So just needs to not place 2 places behind. Um so basically
If
I think as
NHB can
long,
finish the seed, he ties,
what? If
according
NHB
to
can finish
Feinberg,
the seed, he ties. I don't, what?
between Infume and NHB,
Oh my
according to the
god,
chat
I
room.
forgot about that. I forgot about the tie potential. I'm stupid.
I mean, he's got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to hightail it back. He's got 50 dirt, and we don't have a pickaxe or anything.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
is the dragon dead? I honestly don't know. First
Right,
for
because Infium
Mungie.
got third. So yeah, so Mungie, yeah, Farmer's completely right.
You said
Wow, we
that.
could have a tie for fifth here. So Duke is eliminated 100%.
Yep.
Silver, Monkey, Ral, top 3. NHB, if NHB completes
Oh,
the seed in 3
scary.
minutes and 55 seconds,
Which is
then we
not
have a tie.
guaranteed. Not at all guaranteed
Not at
here.
all guaranteed. Not at all guaranteed. But it is definitely possible. So this really matters. This is not like last seed where we saw Nahan running back to complete the seed and it didn't end up mattering. This really matters. This genuinely will put us to a tiebreaker if NHB can complete the seed. Every second here matters as well, right?
Yep.
Just giving yourself that slight better chance of a perch.
And this is so hard with the terrain here. Like the SSV fort with no fire res, barely any blocks, getting shot at by a skeleton. I mean, it's pretty open terrain. We've used a lot of our blocks, though, and we still don't see the portal yet. Don't see it.
Oh,
Oh, this is going to be a
are you gonna
close
make this?
make.
We
We
are.
are going to
We are.
make it.
Okay. NHB. We know it's just like a little bit into this
We're
crimson
down
is
to
where the
3
portal is.
minutes.
So no guaranteed perch.
No guaranteed perch at all. And we're grabbing
We go for
wood.
some wood?
Maybe it's, was it, oh, it was caged, right? So we need a pickaxe for the cage.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. So just needs those 2 logs in order to craft the pick.
Oh my goodness.
I think just NHB trying to get into the end as soon as possible, though. So going to craft that
Yes.
probably in the end.
Yep. It's
And
close.
hopefully remembering the nav is going to be important here. NHB
Nice
does
and
indeed
easy.
remember it. Now into the end, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock. Will NHB get the perch? How many explosives did NHB have? I didn't see. I don't remember.
Know. And it's from, I remember is looking at the arrows from Infume, it wasn't that many. So
Okay.
I don't know exactly if NHB grabbed more arrows than Infume or what we're kind of dealing with here, but it matters. It matters here for the points. This is actually sketchy.
Oh, and there's some
There's a lot
fire.
of
There is some
fire,
fire.
nerdy.
1 bed. 2 beds. There's a
Oh, no, I
third,
see
there's a
a
fourth. Four
third, there's a
bets.
fourth.
Four bets. There's
Wow.
four bets. That's enough to kill the
Wow.
dragon. Did NHB
And it
pre-place? There's
perched
the perch!
the wrong
But it's the
way.
wrong way.
It's so hard.
Has an
Oh, can
anchor,
we
has an
charge the
anchor.
anchor? Oh my
No,
god,
get him.
crazy. Crazy. Oh, and then
Not
no
good on
damage.
the first bet. Oh, it's
Oh.
not good. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh, that's so
So
disappointing. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate.
I think the anchor ate all the damage. I think that the anchor that was there just
Yeah.
ate legit all the damage
Ah,
to the bed.
that's so
That was
unfortunate.
such a cool play though.
Good
Like the
attempt
L
though.
out was such a cool play.
Great attempt. Great attempt from NHB. That is
Yeah, I
unfortunate to
respect that a
see.
lot. I
But
respect that a
wow.
lot. And we're running off the edge. Well, it was
That
a
was a
good
great
try. It was a really good try. And we'll see what the scoring is, I guess, once this wraps up. But a crazy performance for NHB. Still gonna get 20 points, I think, right? This means NHB is fifth, right?
Yep.
Which means NHB is
Yep.
fifth. So we'll still get 20 points. So we'll still go from see if I can find him again down here. Is that 22? Yeah, we'll go from 22 to 42, which will move him from 34th, tied for 34th, all the way up to 22nd and tying
Nice.
with
Very good.
Gogo and being like right outside that kind of area there.
That was a great performance by NHB overall today. That was man, that was so close to being fantastic. I mean, in retrospect, did NHB have Glowstone to charge the anchor?
I don't
I don't
think
know.
I don't think so. I was thinking the same thing. I don't think he had glowstone for it. It would have been
Yeah.
really cool because that would have like obviously you detonate that first and then you can go from there. But I
Ah,
really
that would
like the
have
heads up play. It would have been really
no,
cool if it paid
it was a
off.
great try. It was a really
It
great
really
try.
was.
I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
was.
that would have been absolute cinema. But in any case, it was a
And look at
great
that.
midseason showdown today.
It
We have our
was
top four.
159 points is really nice from Silver. Ral, again, great performance from Ral. A great top four here. Really
Well,
strong
the
for some
fourth
people.
place win, I wouldn't say great. I'd say like,
I would say honestly, I agree.
eh.
I actually agree. I actually agree. I wish we did interviews for midseason showdown because we could ask like in team like, hey, so why did you just lie? Like
Yeah.
why did you make up something and then lie for half the seed? But I mean a really great performance from everyone here. I mean, even really everyone in the top 10. Like it was a great run to get to the top 10.
Yeah.
Um, all those people getting phase points. And I think Silver is very happy. Out of anyone here, I think the phase points matter the most by far to Silver. We'll go from 45 points in 18th place all the way up to Nerdy. Get ready for this.
Okay.
70 points, which puts him technically above where Nahan was before this tournament. Will tie him with Beef Salad.
Wow.
With Beef
That's
Salad is
crazy.
currently in 6th. Obviously, that will get skewed because Mungie and Ral and Aquacord and a couple other people below got points as well. But
Yep.
Silver will be like comfortably in the top 12 after today from 18th, which is really, really nice. Nice. Huge points for Silver.
Yeah, great stuff overall from Silver. Great stuff overall from all these runners. I mean, I feel like that's just. I mean, we've talked before. I think Midseason Showdown, like, I think Hax has made the argument that, like, in his opinion, it's harder than, I guess just this format in
Yeah.
general is harder than playoffs, and I think there's some merit to that idea. Like it is tough. It is tough. This is a difficult tournament. It's a difficult situation. It's a difficult event to win, and so if you're Silver here, I feel like that's got to be a big confidence boost from last season's playoffs. You're looking good, Silver. You're looking great.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a great performance and a great mid-season showdown, Nerdy. A great
Yep.
mid-season showdown. And that was really fun. Remember that if you aren't already following the MCSR ranked Twitch account, go do that like right now. Like literally do that
Yes.
right now. Because if you're not following this, you are gonna miss out on the official ranked stream for season 10, where it will be Nerdy,
Mm.
an unnamed individual who we will not leak at the moment, who is I don't even think officially chosen, but unnamed individual, and then me and Parker will still be here doing our thing. But this was really fun, Nerdy. I like this format. It was good. Any closing thoughts? I think it was a great showcase, like you said.
No, it was great. I was hoping for that tiebreaker, but I am still grateful that we got 10 beautiful matches to play. Or not to play. Well, I was playing in my heart.
I was
I was
mentally
pretending.
I got 200 points when I played in my dreams last night, and I won.
Me too, me too. I agree with that. So yeah, no. Anyways, I know I had a great time. I was fun to commentate with you. We haven't commentated since Speedrun Showdown,
I
so
know, it's
that was
crazy.
fun to get back in the booth with you. And yeah, I'm excited for season 10 playoffs.
It'll be really fun. This was just a little teaser, just a little taste. Make sure by the way, don't just follow us, follow all the great ranked players. There's so many people streaming,
True.
doing a bunch of stuff. I've seen NHB on the grind, obviously made it really far today. A bunch of people always streaming, always doing some good stuff. There's always some great Minecraft speedrunning to watch on Twitch these days, which is really exciting. Shout out to Oliver doing all the production in the back end. Shout out to Redline being our eye in the sky and also just being Redline. Pretty good job of that. Shout out to Rokes for refing. I think it was just Roke's refing. I could be wrong. I'm gonna double check really quickly because I don't want to forget anyone out. But I'm pretty sure it was just Rokes. Yes, Oliver did say it was just Rokes. So shout out to Rokes. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. It was a great day, great stuff. And we'll see you all very soon for season 10 playoffs before you know it. It's gonna be here before you know it. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all very soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.